This is a Danger Entertainment podcast. DangerEntertainment.net. Danger Entertainment Podcast Network.
Hey, this is Travesty.
I'm Awkward Colin.
And I'm Geekcast Joe.
And we're from
This Freaking Show.
The weekly podcast with a little bit of something and a whole lot of nothing. Our show, we talk about topics such as sports, technology, the random bullshit that no one really cares about, and of course, friendship.
I thought you said things people didn't care about.
Oh yeah, I guess friendship falls into that.
Anyway, you can find us at thisfreakinshow.com or on iTunes by searching This Freakin' Show.
Man, my balls itch.
Growing up with Rokusuki, Superman before Zack Snyder ruined him. Man, that sucked. Michael Caine was the best Batman, while Christian Bale was just deadpan. No one remembers the other ones. Princess Leia in bikinis and Transformer Lamborghinis. Please don't let Shia LaBeouf ever act again.
Please, God, no.
Remembering Tales from the Crypt, back when Michael Bay wrote good scripts.
He wrote scripts.
All right here is no mystery. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. Podcast.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 115. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff. I'm Blake.
Snaggletooth? Is that you?
No, I'm imitating your start.
Yeah, it wasn't
It's
smooth.
like, we don't write this shit down.
I'm nervous because we got a new renovated studio a little bit. Everybody's kind of... Yeah, it's a little weird. We still have Pez. Lots and lots of Pez from Dez.
Lots of Pez.
Not Dez.
Devin.
Sorry. And we have a green room.
Pipe the gimp down there.
Yeah,
Put the ball gag back in.
Trying to watch TV. Shut up.
The best part is...
Shut up, Donnie.
They're on your fucking helmet. The good news is we have a green room now in the Bob Studio, so now our guests can sit there while they before they come on our show. Nick, would you like to come on our show? Come on in. Let's hear it for Nick.
Yeah. Now that he gets the ball gag out.
It's rarely we let the gimp out of the box.
Yes, but we got green room TV, PlayStation. Blake's going to go there when I'm talking, just because he gets bored.
I'm almost leaving there now. You get Pez, you get beer.
Yeah, what more can you want? Welcome, Nick. Welcome.
Thanks, Chase. Good to be back.
Yeah, good. I'm glad your gag's out of your mouth. So
Jaw's a little sore.
Nick the Gimp's here. He's going to sit with us because he really doesn't have anything going on. He doesn't have books to write, music to produce. He's not like our doctor, Bednar, who's going to college for being a doctor. Chris is almost a doctor. Moving on.
Black leather with spikes.
Yeah, with Dr. Dove. Dr. Detroit. Okay.
Latex onesie for the bottom.
Ooh. We are
that's what Nick wears.
We are recording on Miniature Super Tuesday. Is this what it's called?
I don't know what it's called. It's called Primary Day to me.
Yes. It's called Annoying Day to me.
Was it like Pi Day or something like that?
Pi Day was yesterday.
Oh, it's Pez Day.
Today's Pez Day. I like that idea.
Yes.
Every day is
Every
Pez
Tuesday
Day.
is Pez Day.
In Ohio, we have the primaries. We don't care. Moving on.
Well, no, I care because honestly, usually when I go to vote, I have a sense of pride and participating in everything. Today, I walked out of the polling place and felt dirty.
Okay.
It's like I don't want to vote for anybody, and the fact that I feel obligated to vote for one piece of shit over another piece of shit.
Giant douche.
Oh, okay. Giant douche or a turd sandwich. And I'm just like, no, there's got to be something better.
No.
Yeah, that's why I was disappointed that there's no option for none of the above.
Did you vote for Vader, Palpatine, and Vader?
No.
Oh,
They weren't on my ballot.
they weren't.
No.
Oh, you had to go to the Coruscant district. That's why. Damn it.
They had to go Republican, Democrat, or Coruscant.
Sith.
Because I'm getting freaking tired of the lesser of two evils. The lesser of two evils still perpetuates evil.
I would move to Canada, but
They
they're
won't
even
have you?
no, they're even taking cabins away from good people up there, like Nickel. So I don't know what the government's doing anywhere. I'm kind of
They're
scared.
taking away part of his cabin.
That's true. That's true. Just his fireplace. They like to keep warm when they're building. We're taking that and your PlayStation.
But that's not part of the cabin.
But open up and say, we'll give you a health checkup.
I heard he tried to give him a HOBI t-shirt, but...
All I'm saying is, if you would like to bribe us, please let us know. Private message us, because, Dev is doing a pretty good job this year. 4 pounds of pest for us.
4 pounds.
4 pounds.
He's in the lead.
Yes. Blake, since you came in late last week, welcome back.
Thank you
welcome
very
back.
much.
We missed you.
It's great to be back.
Good. You don't have any extended leave for anytime soon?
No.
Okay.
Not that I know
Unless
of.
Fallout 5 comes out?
Yeah, but I think we're safe. I don't think Fallout 5 is going to come out for a while, and I'm not going to be worried if it did come out for a while, because all I'm doing now is building power generators and water purifiers for people.
It sounds like the worst game ever.
So now it sounds like you're farming on Tatooine or something.
Yeah, last week I was just making
farmer.
Yeah, last week I was just making beds for people and planting crops. This week I'm like building generators and water purifiers.
This game gets better, right?
I hope so.
I hope so too, for your sake.
Yeah.
So what's the point? Like, have you killed anybody?
Like giant mutant flies and rats.
Seriously, are you just a farmer in this game?
Well, I've been killing all these pests because everywhere I walk, they pop out of the ground. They're like killer moles from hell. And then I got all these people, build me a generator. Bill, we need pure water. We need beds. We
What
need
if you
crops.
just kill these people?
Yeah, but then I feel guilty.
But the game would progress quicker, probably.
So I feel like you
Yeah,
bought...
but I wouldn't feel good about myself.
Does it feel good that you bought a $60 version of Farmville? Does it feel that good?
But it's 3D
Oh, well, that's good. That's good.
with cool music.
Are you going to send me a horse on Facebook? I'm excited. I hope so.
I'll sell you a pound of nails.
Ooh.
I need a shipment of
Those
gears.
are good for crucifying a messiah.
I need a shipment of gears to the drive-in.
Allegedly. Sorry.
Yeah, they actually didn't use nails. They used spikes.
Oh, okay. Well,
Clear difference.
no, it goes in quicker.
Well, nails are too small to hold somebody up.
And nobody uses nails anyways. You screws anything. So, just saying. No, not on Messiah. Never mind. I'm just going to go down this dark path. I don't want to go. The religious one is upstairs. I don't want to go into that podcast. Sorry. Political's down the hall.
We already touched too much on that already today.
Yes. Palpatine Vader 2016. Anyone else got anything exciting? Nick, you got anything exciting?
Not really.
Any new movies you've seen?
I saw Star Wars.
The original or The Force Awakens?
Force Awakens.
Oh, okay.
In the theater.
Oh,
Big time.
Big day. So now you're up to 7 films since 2010?
Maybe. And that's going to go down again.
Oh, we should have done best films of 2015 and 16, just so you could put your 2 movies up there.
Yeah, so what's your critical review of The Force Awakens?
It was good. I talked to Jason about it some. The only thing that it could have made the movie 100 times better is at the end. They're standing on top of the hill there in the middle of the ocean on the island, and she's standing there with that fucking lightsaber.
And she drops it.
And,
Oops!
Yeah.
Into the ocean.
And she's just holding it. And all I could think, I'm sitting there thinking, going, shoot across the screen. Just make his mechanical hand fingers wiggle a little bit and shoot across the fucking screen. I was like, do not walk over there and grab it from her, you pussy. And it never happened.
In fact, she didn't even walk. She just stood there.
They just stood there. They circled him with a helicopter and...
Did that 360, did a 360 view and done.
And Mark Hamill was like, I got paid for this.
Exactly.
I turned around.
All they had to do was shoot that fucking lightsaber across the screen, and you got a bunch of people that are going, ah!
I would have liked it if he used the Force to shoot it across and he missed it, and it just kept going, son of a bitch!
It went over his shoulder into the water behind him. Oh,
He shot it across the screen. It turns on, slices his hand off.
Great.
Little rusty. Haven't been doing this for a while.
Need another fake hand.
And it ends on Chewbacca going, "Ah."
No, Jar Jar. Me so sorry.
Well, C-3PO is giving Chewbacca a hand job. Anyways, that's how he has a red arm. His other one wore out. Anyways.
That's why. Okay, I was wondering.
He was a diplomatic robot, not a courtesan robot.
I don't know.
Good.
And in Firefly, they call her a companion. I think that's kind of what he is there. He's a companion robot.
Oh, he's a companion, all right.
Speak a lot of languages.
Oh, the language of love is one of them, too. So,
yeah.
anything else? Did anyone else see anything this week?
I followed up on my assignment. I got caught up on The Walking Dead and I saw all the X-Files.
Oh, did you even see this past week's Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Kind of.
I like that it was a complete 180 from the first 2 episodes since they came back. It went from action to a chess game, a mental chess
More like
game.
a mental chess game
Yes.
with, what's her name?
And
Short-haired
Carol.
Girl. Yeah, Carol.
She is just weird. She's going batshit crazy. I hope she doesn't go the Tyrese route.
Batshit crazy, then she was badass, and then she meets that red-haired girl. What's her name? I can't remember.
Polly or whatever. Yeah.
Polly. And I guess she starts to identify with Polly as being her in her, pre-apocalypse life. And then she's like pointing the gun at her. He's like, "You need to run. Just run. Go away. Leave now." I'm like, pop a cap in that bitch.
That's the thing. That's the problem with that show is that they give them way
Please
too
shoot
much.
that person. Yes.
Yeah, they give way too many chances. That person just tried to kill you. Just shoot him. Shoot.
Yeah,
him.
exactly.
Be done.
Hey, it's kill or be killed in that point.
Yeah, you're not in a civilized world, and that's Alicia Witt.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe she was in it.
Really?
Yeah, she did
Yeah,
a really
Alicia
good job.
Witt. Yeah.
She was on The Talking Dead, and
Yeah.
douchebag Chris Hardwick did make the comment. He's like, I like how, once the world turned bad, the first thing she did was kill her boss. Like, I'm done. You're the reason. Goodbye.
I'm tired of getting coffee for you, you son
Bam.
of a bitch. Yeah, exactly.
I'm done.
Because of you, I'm separated from my husband and my 4 kids because I had to get your coffee and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I had to kill him first in order to survive. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty cool.
So, can we all agree that Carol's going to be dead this season? She's doing that turn. She's going to be the dead one.
You think so?
Yeah, I think
She's
so.
going to get weak?
I think Negan is going to have a little fun with a baseball bat in her head. I'm just saying. I think it's going to happen.
Or you reading the comics, or you just...
Well, she's not the one that dies in the comic books by Negan.
Know. No spoiler alert.
So, she died a long time ago.
Oh, okay. She's supposed to be dead already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But based upon, all right, the last week's episode where they go in and they do the knockoff, the assault, basically, on that outpost. When they got done, they were doing that. Even I knew that was not the actual compound.
Correct.
I said, how can these people not realize that's not the compound that they're living at?
Yeah. Because there's only like 12 people there.
This is
a
not the
little bit. There's
compound
some
you're looking
rooms. Yeah, there's some rooms. They had some armory there, but there was no evidence of long-term staying of any farming. Yeah, there's no beds being made or generators or water purifiers going on there.
That's right, like in Fallout.
Yeah, exactly. So even I knew that wasn't a settlement.
There's giant flies, though. Giant flies.
True.
Yeah, I thought that was like, of all the places, like this group is supposed to be so great, why would you think this would be the main place?
Exactly. I was like, how stupid can you be?
I did like how they're all saying they're Negan. I'm Negan.
I'm Negan. Yeah, we're all Negan.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Did they steal that from Spartacus?
Yes.
Okay.
Robert Kirkman probably did.
So what's going on with, I saw news stories about The Walking Dead that they're going to have less guns on the show.
What? Where did you see this at?
I saw a news story somewhere. They're going to have less guns.
Well, they do use swords and bows and arrows.
They probably would run out of ammo though eventually.
Well, they do, but in the book they do start running out, and they do bows and arrows and all that stuff, knives. And then Eugene starts making it for them. He starts getting a press, and they find a press in his factory.
I don't think it was anything. I think it was more of the gun
Left-wing
gun
bullshit.
culture. Yeah.
You sure that was on the Onion?
No.
Because according to The Onion today, Ted Cruz made, there was an anti-Ted Cruz campaign that came out today, and it just showed his picture for 30 seconds on the commercial. And it was on The Onion.
That actually would probably be effective.
It would be. This is Eddie Munster. I've liked The Walking Dead since it's come back. Are you going to watch Fear the Walking Dead again?
Yes, because I'm kind of intrigued about the whole going on the seas kind of thing. Because it would make sense if you had a boat or get access to a boat, you go out to seas, and then of course you turn into piracy and all that kind of fun stuff.
And you live like Waterworld, yay!
Exactly.
Drink your own pee.
Waterworld with zombies.
They all going to have gills.
Yes.
Oh, that was actually Kevin Costner's not. That was not his worst film in 3 years in that time span. The Postman.
So according to Tech Insider, despite their impressive ability to shoot walkers in the distance, it looks like the Walking Dead survivors will soon need a much smarter approach to surviving. Tech Insider recently spoke with John Sanders, prop master and weapons expert for the hit AMC show, as he told us the survivors won't be able to rely on firearms. As the story continues, we're going to see a lot more transfer to more. We're going to see a lot more transfer to more melee weapons.
Yeah, that could be because they.
Yeah, Sanders explained, but bullets are a finite instrument, and we need to make sure that each character can only use so many and.
Why do you have to do political, Nick? Go down the hall. Jeez.
And then it goes on to say,
"You're the devil."
It's kind of like Lost, where like there was like one gun, and then somewhere along the line another gun. So it's like they only had like 2 guns, but anytime they wanted someone to use a gun, they had to figure out a way to get the gun from point A to point B on the scene, because they had somebody that was his job. Because like during the first season, they're like, "Oh, and so has," and then like, "Where did he get the gun from? Jackie had the gun. Why does Sawyer have the gun now?" And they're like, who's keeping track of this?" And like, I'm sure all the viewers will.
Blake, you like Lost? You like the ending of Lost?
Yeah. No, we've talked about this before.
Yes, I know.
They left so many lines left open, and they couldn't close anything because they were wandering around in the desert. The writer's going, "We don't know how many seasons we're going to have. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that." And then the last season's like, "Yeah, they're in purgatory, right?" "No." "Yeah, they're in purgatory, right?" "No." So basically, I wasted the last 7 years of my life watching this show, and it's exactly what we thought from episode 1.
You still didn't get the
And
the
you
final.
still didn't get to understand
No,
how
you
the
didn't
others
get
were
it.
there.
They
What the
weren't.
hell were they doing? And what's his name with his ability to time travel and the boy with the... Well, whatever, anyway.
This is why we have a green room
wasn't
now.
purgatory.
Nick, you ready here for the green room?
No, Blake just made me think of one of the other things that I've been catching up on is just watching through Prime. So I watched I think it's a Showtime Deadwood, or was it HBO?
HBO. That was HBO.
Deadwood.
You cocksucker.
Yeah, cocksucker, fucking cocksucker. And it was, you could clearly tell that show was not ready to end. It was just the 3 seasons, and they thought they were going to get renewed for a 4th season, because the season finale the series finale on season 3 would have been a whole lot different, I think, if they knew that they weren't coming back.
They thought they were up in the air, and from what I read, they thought they would at least get a movie to wrap it up. A 2-hour movie.
Or a 2-hour special.
Yeah, and HBO said, no, we're not doing that anymore. And I think there was a falling out between HBO and the
We've already broke the record
creator.
for cocksucker in a TV show. We don't need any more.
Have you guys seen it at all?
I saw the first 5 episodes.
I've seen sporadic episodes.
I love
It was
westerns.
a good show.
Yeah.
It was really... the first season was by far the best, but the second and third season weren't bad. It kept us watching. I don't understand why it got canceled. Like you said, it had to have been some kind of disagreement on that end.
I feel like that was when HBO was still trying to find its footing. It was more 6 Feet Under, Big
Sex in the
Love,
City.
Sex in the City, Big Love. I don't think they did as many of those pieces then. Then once Game of Thrones hit, they're like, oh, we can do pretty much anything, because look at AMC's even doing The Walking Dead and doing that stuff. So I think that was part of it, because they got Westworld coming out soon.
The remake of Westworld?
Yeah, HBO.
Really?
Yeah, I'm excited.
As a TV series or a movie?
As a TV series. Yeah.
What?
I'll get it. We did a News of the Geek on it. I'll get to it.
The one thing that I was pretty impressed by on Deadwood is after I started looking into it a little bit more of how actually historically accurate the TV show was. Mm-hmm. Of all the characters that were actually people and did the different things that they actually happened in the show. That was kind of...
Well, they did that with, what was the Boardwalk Empire, too. That was a pretty accurate show.
I think they did that with Twin Peaks also.
That was pretty, yep. That was pretty accurate. Lots of cake or pie, whatever it was. Pie.
And a log lady.
Yeah. J.J. Abrams is working on Westworld for HBO. Lots of lens flares.
So there'll be no plot, just all action.
Maybe. I'll get you some information on this one. So, okay, Westworld with HBO. Anthony Hopkins as Dr. Robert Ford, the creative director of Westworld, the actual place in the show.
So Hannibal Lecter.
Scheduled to premiere in 2016.
Who plays Yul Brynner?
That's this year.
Yeah, this year. Nobody plays Yul Brynner. He's dead. Ed Harris.
No, I mean, who plays the part that Yul Brynner
Ed Harris.
played? Ed Harris.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I like that.
Evan Rachel Wood is in it. She's a Western girl who discovers her entire life is a constructed lie. James Marsden as Teddy Flood.
Cyclops?
Yeah. He plays Cyclops in it.
All right.
I'm not doing anything else. Newly arrived gunslinger in pursuit of a local beauty. Let's see. Jeffrey Wright. He's in charge of the Westworld programming division. Try and think if there's any other big names here. Shannon Woodward as Elsie King, a rising star in the programming division. Simon Quarterman, and that's about it. So
Quartermain? Or Quarterman?
Quarterman.
Quarterman?
Yes.
Okay, Quartermain, that means he was from General Hospital.
No, I meant he was an adventurer.
I thought he meant he was a midget, a quarter
Africa.
man.
It's the second show based on this series. There was an original one called Beyond Westworld, which appeared for only 3 episodes on CBS before being canceled in the early 80s.
Yeah, I remember that.
Really? I don't remember that one at all.
Yeah.
I don't know if your family got CBS then.
Oh, we got CBS.
I thought you only got PBS and...
We had local.
Hold on, Jason. It's because you were only 3 and these guys were both 37.
That could be the reason. That could be the reason. Blake still looks better than all of us. Damn you. No, I'm excited about it because I loved Westworld, so I kind of want to see what they do with it.
It was pretty Westworld. It is good for a remake with the technology they have now.
I will put the trailer up on our History of Bad Ideas Facebook page.
That's good. Actually, maybe we can go back and look at a number of movies that were sci-fi back when technology was more raw. That if you go back into the remakes now, you would actually look forward to it because the technology would catch up there with the imagination and the storyline.
Well, they keep trying to make Logan's Run. We talked about that before. I mean, that's been 15 years in the making. They keep trying to do it.
Really?
And they can't crack that shell.
That's right.
And J.J. Abrams tried it, and there was a couple other ones, and they just couldn't figure out how to do it.
Michael York is so hard to trump.
It is. Yes.
Tuesday political joke.
Oh, I get it.
You're just cruising for that one. I see cruise. Okay.
Oh, I get it. Oh, it was such a Rubio.
Oh, you quit too?
Shut up, hillbilly.
Oh, you damn Bernie. Never mind. Have you ever got that burning sensation checked out, Nick?
Yeah,
Penicillin knocks it out every time.
Okay.
You feel the burn?
So does NyQuil knock out Bernie. He's old. That's the joke.
Usually Hillary feels that burn after Bill's been running around.
Allegedly.
You think they still have sex together?
No, they quit having sex like
1972.
After Chelsea was born, they stopped.
I still don't think Chelsea's Bills. It's one of theirs, but
they have to live together to have sex together.
I think Chelsea was an in vitro.
Immaculate conception.
Yeah.
No. There's no way in hell.
It was Monica aided.
Aww. Just run around on this dress.
With the assist.
With the assist. Yeah, Monica with the assist in the cigar. Monica with the cigar in the back bathroom or back hallway.
You playing Clue now?
Yeah, exactly.
The Bill Clinton
Bill
version?
Clinton White House Clue version.
You could throw JFK in there too.
In the Lincoln bedroom.
In the Lincoln bedroom.
Who killed Marilyn Monroe in the Lincoln bedroom?
You know, the funny part is, I was actually got a after hours West Wing tour. You know, back in the mid to late '90s, and when Bill was still there, because I had a buddy who was in the White House, military White House office. Mm-hmm. So I got the special badge. I walk in after everything's closed, and we can go walk around in the White House and walk around the West Wing. And before we went in, my buddy said, "Look at these color badges," and he's like, pointing out a badge. He goes, "These are all the interns. Notice all the female interns are hot supermodels."
Well, of course.
It's like they had to submit a face photo in order to get the internship there at the White House with little Slick Willie. Yeah.
Well, then how did Monica get the job?
She was kind of cute.
Equal opportunity.
He said hot supermodel, not kind of cute.
Well,
no, every intern that I saw walking around that place was grade prime A,
intelligence.
8, 9, or 10 beef, yeah.
So, well, let's just be real. Monica,
which brings us to the point. With all that hot TNA running around the White House, why is he messing around with Monica?
Because she's the one that would.
The one.
The others are teasing.
Well, supposedly
they're walking
a lot
by
more than what
doesn't have to be Mrs.
About.
Right, just Mrs. Right now. And he's from Arkansas. They don't have the many, pretty women. Well, we're going back down to the south. We're going to the south.
You seen what Paula? What's her name that he messed around with? That lady.
Poundstone.
No. Obviously, Bill had pretty low, pretty low standards. You just had to be available, I think.
I'm a Razorback.
You just had to be there and available and like
and
cigars.
And we've got Pot over here calling the kettle.
I'm a Razorback. Glad I don't live in rural country.
Hey, Pot, it's me, Kettle. You're black.
Nope. We apologize for the fans of Arkansas. All three of you. You can send your complaints to Jason at Graphic Novice.
Well, that's assuming you know how to go online and download.
You can also send them to Blake at Graphic Novice, or send it by carrier pigeon. I think we do have fans in Arkansas.
Smoke signals.
Hold on a second. We don't talk about the SEC on this podcast, so they wouldn't be listening to us anyway.
ESPN does enough for everybody to talk.
We don't do enough NASCAR or SEC.
Can we talk about UK being fourth ranked? That's bullshit. Come on.
What, they should be higher or lower?
Lower. Like, at least, or higher, I guess it would be.
They won the SEC tournament, didn't they?
Okay, SEC was not the most difficult this year. Let's be real.
Well, yeah, but...
And it doesn't matter. Calipari's going to get this all taken away from him anyways in like 5 years.
Good point.
All his banners are in Velcro. Oh, take it down. There you go. There you go, Chief. Shout out to my cousin, Go Arizona Wildcats. So... Every year I pick them in the tournament to go pretty deep far. Every year they disappoint me. Well, not by not winning it. I blame you, cousin. So, moving on. Quick thing. We did get
X-Files.
What?
X-Files.
X-Files?
Yeah, you told me I had to watch all the X-Files for this
you
podcast.
caught up on it?
Yes.
And?
It's kind of disconcerting when your TV show's been off the air for a while and the first episode back, you're over-analyzing how old they look. Kind of like how I was with Arrested Development, with Portia. And
there's always money in the banana stand.
There's always money in the banana
You're going to say banana hammock.
Money in the banana hammock. That's not banana.
Only when you're stripping.
That's right.
Only when you're
Destiny's on stage 3. Come on up.
Check out that banana hammock.
Those songs don't pay for themselves.
That's right. No, but obviously Scully lightened her hair. Mm-hmm. That was pretty obvious.
David Duchovny does not look good either.
Well, I was about to say, she aged fairly well.
Yes.
And she looks more natural. David Duchovny did not look natural.
He's going to be about 10 years away from John Travolta.
He looks like he has a hair helmet. And I was watching several episodes, and something was bothering me until I finally figured it out. He's starting to look Walter Matthau-ish.
Okay.
In the cheeks and the big nose.
So you're saying he's getting jowly?
He's looks like he's been hitting the sauce way too often for the past 10 years. And he's getting that big drunkard's nose, and he's getting jowly. He's looking Walter Matthau-ish.
So he can be in the next Grumpy Old Man?
Could be, yes.
That was on TV the other day, and I started watching it. I love that one. Mm-hmm. Second one, not so much. Not so much.
So I had to watch it on demand. Right?
Yeah.
Which meant I couldn't fast forward anything. So I want to say, basically, I never want to watch Lucifer. I never want to go to Match.com. And I don't want to, sure as hell don't want to do on demand anymore. I just can't handle that shit.
I did that for...
I got DVR when it originally happened so I can get past all that stuff.
I got DVR in the living room, family room, but I don't have it in our bedroom just because I don't watch that much TV on demand bedroom, or I mean on DVR and that. So
you get multi-room DVR.
I know, but it costs like $5 extra. Yeah, fuck it. For what I used it for, it wasn't worth it. So I was like, fuck it. Anyways, so I do on demand with Gotham and some of those, and it is kind of like, God damn, why can't I fast forward?
Oh, it's horrible. I can't stand to watch the commercial.
And you know what's been real nice these last couple weeks? We got TiVo, an actual TiVo. Mm-hmm. TiVo will cut the commercials out for you.
Really?
Commercial comes up, you hit one button, and it jumps over the commercial and starts right away.
Nice.
You don't have to wait to, as you fast forward and then hit play, and then it doesn't go far enough or too far and try to get back. You just hit one button, boom.
We got a little bit more channels now because the cable company here actually came out with My TV. Like you picked two tiers, and you get your essentials, which is AMC, History, A&E, local channels, blah blah blah, all this stuff, and then for $6 to $25 more, depending on which tier you want or which little thing you want, you can add it, and you only need two. So I'm actually paying again more cable channels. I'm now getting all the kids' cartoon channels and my local channels, DVR and everything, and internet cheaper than what I was paying 2 weeks ago for just the basic channels and internet. So I was like, well done, I'll take the extra channels.
I like how he said the kids' cartoon channels.
Oh, no, Cartoon Network's great. Star Wars
the
Rebels.
Kids' cartoon channel. I'm like, yeah, they're the Jason's Cartoon Network.
Oh, yeah, I love it. I admit it. Speaking of the brackets just before Jeff, let's do our brackets.
Oh, talk about X-Files, man.
Oh, I thought you were out there. You were done. What's going on?
Done
he
with
wasn't done. You keep interrupting.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You we had a listener feedback asking about the ending, and then you
Pop
tasked
Culture
me to
Cafe.
watch all 6 of the X-Files.
So what do you think?
Basically, if you just want the main storyline, just watch episode 1 and episode 6.
Is the other ones like Monsters of the Week?
Yeah, like 2, 3, 4, and 5 are kind of like the normal X-Files things where they go and they do weird stuff, and it actually is kind of funny, believe it or not. Actually, it was really funny, a couple of the episodes, where they was actually poking fun at themselves. Mm-hmm. But I think out of the 6, I like the were-lizard the best.
Was that the third one?
Yes.
That got the best reviewed.
Yes, because it was funny as hell, because you think he's a were-lizard, but no, he's actually a were-man.
He's a lizard that's turning into a man.
He's a lizard that keeps turning into a man because he was bit by a human. And it is hilarious. They get, what's his name?
Witherspoon?
Reese Davis or something like that. Australian guy to play him. And so when you figure out, spoiler alert, we already talked about it. But he talks about his, uncontrollable urges to get a mortgage and get a job and all this kind of stuff. Like he's a lizard becoming a man. It's like, I don't understand why I have to get a job. I felt like I had to get a job, and then I had to find a mortgage. I had to pay a mortgage, and then second day, first day they made me a manager. Then I was worried I wasn't saving enough for my retirement. What is this? and it was really hilarious. It was probably, out of the 6 episodes, it was probably the lightest and possibly the most enjoyable. Mm-hmm. But then in episode 5, they bring in their younger doppelganger versions. Mm-hmm. They bring in Miller and Einstein.
One of them is Robbie Amell.
Yeah, Robbie Amell and what's your name from 6 Feet Under?
Yes.
Ambrose.
Yes.
Ambrose.
That's
Can't
the one
hardly
episode
wait.
I saw.
Can't hardly wait.
So that was actually pretty cool and pretty fun. I mean, there was a lot of leftist jokes about the right, but then the main storyline is very all right wing government conspiracy stuff, and the government conspiracy stuff in the end takes like a serious drastic turn. You could tell it was already there with Joel McHale's character in the series, the first episode, and you knew it was going to go down this little goofy path. And the episode 6, when they follow up on that storyline and start ending it, it just gets a little out of control, I think, in the way they ended it.
It's out of control.
Did they wrap it?
It was like they did these 6 episodes and they realized that they're 3/4 of the way through episode 6 and like, shit, we got to wrap this up. And then they take the easy exit out of, light bearing down on Scully.
Oh, well, spoiler!
Yeah,
Well,
exactly. Sorry.
You know it's aliens because it's always aliens.
It's not aliens. Supposedly, it's the government posing as aliens, using alien technology. The Smoky Man is back. I was really disappointed. The Three Horsemen were only in Mulder's goofy mushroom trip
You mean the
episode.
Lone Gunman?
Lone Gunman.
The Lone Gunman. I'm sorry, the Lone Gunman. And they were only in that. They didn't have any part.
Do you think he'll come back for another one?
That. Well, see, that was going to be my question. This was only a 6 off and done.
Fox said they would be willing, but the ratings were not great. But they weren't horrible either.
No, but then again, remember, the landscape's changed in TV for the past 15 years. So I think probably the numbers they got was pretty good.
Yeah.
But they left it open for more episodes that you wanted.
Okay.
Is the way I thought about it.
But
was I overall disappointed with the way it ended? Yeah. But did I enjoy episodes 1 through 5.5? Yeah.
Did you like better than Wayward Pines?
Fucking way better than Wayward Pines. Why would you even compare?
Why do you keep...
Do you have the basketball brackets for the superheroes? Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, I was trying to get that from you.
Yeah, you don't want me to go
would
on
you?
Wayward
So
Pines,
no. If you watched a second season, would you watch a second season?
I
of
would
it?
not watch the second season of Wayward Pines.
No, Wayward Pines. I'm talking X-Files.
Yeah, I would.
You would? Okay. I keep wanting to watch it, but there's so many other things I'm like, I don't know if I can really. I taped it 2 episodes and I deleted them.
I never got into it when it was popular. I don't know if I can get into it now.
Yeah.
It's
I had to get caught up on Vikings. I'm caught up on Vikings, which is doing really well.
They all kill people. They kill each other.
They really it's good.
My
series.
dad loves that show.
It is good. I mean, I really liked this season. And of course, I getting caught up on Black Sails, which is good again. Yeah, I mean, it's good again. So I've been doing a lot of catch up. For sitting down at the TV and watching all this stuff.
Did you get caught
so
up
I
on
can
Gotham?
talk about it today. No, Gotham is my next catch up.
Okay.
I got to get caught up on Gash.
They all died this week.
Yeah.
They all died. Every single one of them.
Well, then I don't have to do it. But I'm up to date on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which the past 2 episodes were awesome, by the way.
I have not caught up on that one.
Oh, it's good. Well, you could at least just watch the last 2 episodes of part 1 and of part 2, where they get conned into going on a Christian cruise. And,
I did hear about this.
And they end up getting in prison for their sins. And it's pretty funny. You should.
Did you see?
It's good to watch. Yeah.
D. She's the female, right?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. D. Yeah. She just signed on for like a network show, like as the main star.
What?
Yeah.
She's going to be leaving?
I don't know if she's leaving, but I think their schedule is pretty loosey-goosey.
Oh, yeah, it is. Especially since she's married to the producer or the creator.
It's not like it's Cougar Town when the one guy goes away to become a golf manager and you never see him again.
No, she's married to Mac, if I understand. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the waitress is married to Charlie?
Yeah. The waitress and Charlie are... Yeah, exactly. And Dennis is the only one who doesn't use his real name on the show. What's his name?
Glenn.
Yeah.
Glenn Howarth or something like that.
Howerton.
And he's married to Danny DeVito.
Ooh.
Yeah, we did not know.
Everybody loves a hedgehog.
All right, so what's this bracket thing here, Jay?
It was sent to us by number 1 fan Doug. And USA Today did Marvel versus DC bracket. It's like the NCAA tournament. We're only going to the first round, and we get to pick the winners each round. We're not fuck whatever else did it, USA Today, because you can actually go onto USA Today and do a poll and all that stuff. And Nick, he's a big superhero knowledge guy, so he's going to help us out this week. So, from the Metropolis region, we got Superman as the number 1 seed versus Black Canary.
I believe Black Canary would have a kryptonite arrow. We can't let Superman get to the second round, can we?
Well, these are TV and film, right? But we could actually do some comic book. I don't know.
Whatever. Well, I mean, the biggest question I have is, what are we just picking what we like best, or who we think?
I think we have to go with who would win in a fight. All Black Canary does is
and very poorly in the TV show.
In the TV show, very poorly. I'm gonna have to go Superman. I hate to do.
I know you hate Superman, but I think Superman would be able to beat Black Canary without a problem.
Yeah, Superman.
Superman. I know, Blake. I know. I'm not a big fan of it either. I need a pen that can read. There we go. Or I'm just going to do a highlighter.
Pen that can read?
Sorry. Yes. Well, what don't we all? Okay, moving
Does it
on.
be like Bill Cosby's pen from Picture Pages?
Picture pages. This one doesn't knock me out.
Oh, okay.
Green Arrow, number 4 versus 5. Hawk Girl. Hawk.
Oh, I thought you said
Hot Girl.
Hot Girl would win.
Hey, Hot Girl.
Well, I want
all the
Green
way.
Arrow. I gotta go Green Arrow.
Green Arrow versus Hawk Girl?
Yeah.
Green Arrow would win. Green Arrow's teaching Hawk Girl how to be Hawk Girl.
Arrows shoot down birds.
There you go, Nick.
Yep, that sounds good.
Okay. We are going Flash versus number 3 Flash versus number 6 seed Shazam. And I'm going to go with Shazam as the Barney Fife as Don Knotts, right?
Shazam
Is number 6.
Oh, he's terrible.
Yeah. I like that.
Well, I didn't know.
He's the one that drives around the creepy van.
Yeah, he's got the RV. He's got
Yeah.
the child molester RV.
Yes, he does.
And the Flash will have to get inside that to
RV.
beat him. So I'm going to Shazam.
That, and I hate the fact that DC changed his name to Shazam because people were stupid enough not to realize his name wasn't Shazam.
It was Captain
Marvel.
Marvel. Yeah.
He was
Nick, who you going with?
Flash.
Oh!
Come on,
I'm
no,
going Flash over Shazam.
We've talked a lot about Captain Marvel in the past about his
And the
child molester
pedophile
history.
van,
Yeah,
yes.
I'm
In the
on the side
RV.
with Blake. I think Shazam could beat Flash. So how do we break this?
I don't think Shazam. Flash is too fast for Shazam.
I
to
think
do anything.
Nick and Blake will have to do a paper, rock, scissors to see who
Matter of
wins.
fact, I think Flash would use the lightning to take away Shazam's power.
It doesn't matter. You're not. It's tied 2-2. If Gotham won a floppy this way, this is how we're doing it.
Shazam could call upon ISIS to help him out.
Shazam!
And she'd look at him and say, "But Flash is cooler than you are, bitch."
Well, you know what? This is how we do it.
Or she could say, Flash can vibrate really fast.
I think you're helping my argument.
Okay, so here
Come
we
to
go.
the dark side.
Since I have the paper, we're going to the tiebreakers easy. It goes to the first person. Blake gets the tiebreaker this time. The next tiebreaker is Nick, then Jeff, then me.
No,
Blake, who's the
what hell is
tiebreaker?
that shit?
Any
I think
superhero
it
that
should go
drives
this
around
way.
in an RV.
Okay, it's going this way. I picked Shazam.
There you go.
Oh, the tiebreaker is going to be whoever I say is the tiebreaker.
Right.
You hear that, Nickel? He won't even give you a tiebreaker for a floppy, but
He
he's going
won't
to
go.
ruin this.
Yeah, Captain Marvel may actually have, Jim Rockford hid away in his RV for all we know.
So
It's
Blake,
double wide.
Blake's the tiebreaker. He says Shazam.
Yeah, but I'm thinking his argument is against him winning. Oh, he's got Jim Rockford hiding in his van. That doesn't mean
It's
he's
not
gonna
a
win.
van, it's an RV.
Or
Get
his
your shit
RV,
straight.
whatever.
And fucking Cousin Eddie driving.
That there is an RV. That was my cousin Eddie. Really bad
Shitter's
cousin
full.
Eddie. Wonder Woman at number 2 versus the Atom at number 7. I'm going Wonder Woman.
I'm going Wonder Woman, especially if we're talking about the Atom from the television
Yeah.
show.
She has
I
a
like
lasso.
Brandon Routh, but man, he is kind of just too
Over the top.
Pollyanna.
Yeah. Nick, who are you going with?
Sure.
Okay. Blake?
I'm going with the Linda Carter Wonder Woman.
Okay. Batman versus Robin. Batman.
Wow.
Wait, was there
they
even
had
a-
them face off against
Yeah,
each
1
other.
versus
really?
8. Yeah.
Wow.
What Robin has been in? I mean, the most recent Robin in television or
Oh,
movie.
this is a Chris O'Donnell Robin they have on here.
Oh yeah, definitely Batman.
They do. They have a picture of Chris O'Donnell.
Yes.
The other Batman looks like Christian Bale. We all going Batman. Okay.
Christian
good.
Bale Batman, yeah.
Or is this Bruce Wayne from Gotham?
No, it's Batman. Martian Manhunter versus Supergirl, 4 and 5.
Oh, Martian Manhunter's on Supergirl's
Yes.
show.
Oh, she's
I
on.
thought you were
Supergirl.
going to make a sick sex joke about
That's
him
what I
being on
did.
Supergirl.
I did. Don't worry, I got there.
I honestly think Martian Manhunter could beat Supergirl.
He's pretty powerful. I'm going Martian.
He is.
Nick,
Sounds good.
Blake.
He's the 4 seed. I'll go with the higher seed.
Okay. Blake, it doesn't matter what you pick. Is
Doesn't
Martian has
matter
3
what I
votes.
pick. But let the record show, I'm the equal opportunity. Equal opportunity. I'm going to pick Supergirl,
Okay.
even though she's only got 70% of the power that Martian Manhunter has. Hey, wait a minute!
I think it's
You
76.
didn't take into account. Never mind. I'm not going to go there.
Anyways,
You already went there.
Here we go. Aquaman at number 3
Aquaman.
versus Cyborg.
Oh God, you're giving him an easy one in the first round.
Cyborg.
Aquaman.
I'm going Aquaman too. Blake.
Is this out of water or in water?
Well, Well, it can't be in water. Cyborg would be electrocuted.
No, if it's in water, Cyborg would just need a six-pack ring.
Time out. Aquaman's in the water, Cyborg's on the beach, and they keep throwing stuff at each other. Here's the six ring. I got some floppy disks I'm throwing at you. Oh, moving on. Okay, Nick, who are you going with? Aquaman or Cyborg?
A.
Aquaman?
Sure.
Okay, Blake, you're going Cyborg.
I'm going to have to go Cyborg. So where
I
are we
do too.
at?
I like Cyborg. So it goes Nick to the tiebreaker. Nick,
Nick,
who
tiebreaker.
wins?
Aquaman.
Okay.
Yeah, bitch.
You can't rent here.
Yeah.
Number 2, Green Lantern versus number 7, Harley Quinn. Green Lantern. It is the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern.
Oh.
I have to do Green Lantern. Even though I like to see Harley Quinn, but
I'm going Green Lantern. He's got a ring that can do anything.
All Harley Quinn has to do is wear yellow. I'm going for.
The yellow is not anymore.
Are you sure it's not anymore?
Oh,
Ryan
in the movie
Reynolds
it is,
movie?
yeah.
Yeah, I think there is a yellow impurity in the movie. I'm voting Harley Quinn on this one.
Nick?
I'll go Green Lantern.
Ah, there we go. Okay, now we're going to the Baxter region.
The Baxter
building from Fantastic Four. Captain America versus Star-Lord. 1 versus 8.
Star-Lord.
Captain America.
Captain America. Nick?
Sure.
Yeah! Captain America.
I don't know how
Sure,
Star-Lord got an 8.
You're not going with Chris Pratt?
I have to go with Chris Evans. He has better abs.
No.
Chris Evans has better abs.
No, Chris Pratt.
Yum.
Chris Pratt's the epitome of what everyone should strive for.
Yeah. No.
Nobody's heard of Star-Lord.
Number 4, Jessica Jones versus number 5, Daredevil.
I'll vote for Jessica Jones. She actually has powers.
Okay. Nick?
Yep.
Okay. Blake?
Yes.
Okay, we're all going Jessica Jones. She's going to
Sure.
face Captain America. That's a tough one. Here we
She
go.
should be facing Star-Lord.
Couple more left. Spider-Man number 3 versus Deadpool number 6.
Ooh.
I'm going Deadpool.
Deadpool worships Spider-Man.
Because all he has to do is hold Aunt May hostage and Spider-Man will give up.
And that's probably true. And
Yep.
Deadpool would do that.
Yep. And then probably
the thing is,
probably would have sex with her.
Deadpool wouldn't fight Spider-Man because Deadpool actually looks up to Spider-Man
Yes.
and wants to be his sidekick.
Still going Deadpool.
I'm going Spider-Man.
Nick?
Spider-Man.
Okay, Blake? You saw Deadpool.
Just saw it this past weekend, yes.
Did you like it?
Yes, I did.
How much?
The other 3 adults I was with did not like it.
The wife?
Yes. That's
In-laws?
one. No, that's like
Your
wife's
kids?
friends. Yes.
Oh.
I tried to prep him for it. I think the other guy, the other husband, liked it because I heard him laughing.
But he wasn't allowed to
But I
say...
think when confronted afterwards, he's like, yeah, honey, yeah, I didn't like it that much either.
I bought it on DVD.
That's right. I know I got to go home with you, not Blake.
Ooh. It was a fun movie.
It
Deadpool.
was. It was fun. I liked it. It was a little. Some of the humor is a little too sophomoric, but overall,
It is a Ryan Reynolds movie.
No,
overall, it was pretty fun. I did like a lot of the innuendo jokes and a lot of the references to other movies, superheroes, and just other
I like the X-Men.
characters in general. It's
Every
like,
time I
yeah, I
come
don't
here-
care. It's only you two. I got a whole mansion full of freaks, but producers can only afford 2. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny.
So who you going with, Deadpool or Spider-Man?
I'd have to go with Spider-Man.
Thor at number
it's
2 versus
Spider-Man.
Black Widow.
Although
Thor.
Spider-Man doesn't make a good RPG character.
Deadpool would.
Yeah.
Level
Deadpool
up.
would, exactly. Spider-Man doesn't do a lot of damage when it comes to wrestling, and the only thing you do is shoot like these web bolts.
Yeah.
So when he did the Marvel Comics RPGs, it really sucked to be Spider-Man.
Well, he should be able to at least slow down the bad guys long enough to...
Oh, no.
They still gotta do those hits, and they gotta do the
you just
strength
trap them, they
checks
can't
and all
move.
that
I mean,
kind
they
of
can't
stuff.
move, then you punch the crap out of them.
Seen those Spider-Man cartoons,
didn't
they
really
always
work
bust
that
out the webbing.
So he needs to make better
Spider-Man
webbing.
doesn't work out well in RPGs.
So we're going Thor versus Black Widow. Thor.
I like Black Widow much better
I do
than
too.
Marvel's Thor.
Yes.
But if we're talking about a fight, there's no contest.
Thor might be one of the top ones here. Nick?
I'm going with Thor because that's who Dr. Number 1 has painted on his chest outside on the window.
Hello, Dr. Doubtfire.
Oh, he's a Thor fan.
I don't want to know where he pinned the hammer, though.
So let me
That's what I'm afraid
understand.
of.
You guys are going with the white man, blonde-haired Aryan guy against the African-American woman.
She's not African American.
Black
Yeah,
Widow
I'm
is
joking.
No.
very poor joke.
So you going with Thor?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, good. And last bracket, the Westchester region, the X-Men one.
Westchester.
Tony Stark versus Ant-Man.
That's a lot of X-Men right there.
No, sorry, or Iron Man. Sorry, Iron Man versus
Iron Man.
Ant-Man.
Let's see. Iron Man is much smarter, but Ant-Man can just get in and disable his armor.
Yes.
Shrink down and disrupt.
It's a big upset, 1 versus 8.
If it was the what's his name, Hank Pym Ant-Man, I'd probably go that way, but I don't think Scott Lang could beat Tony Stark, so I'm going Iron Man.
Okay, Nick, you.
Yeah.
Okay. Blake.
I go with Iron Man.
Okay.
Because I'm sure Tony Stark will come up with some kind of antivirus armor protection that will
Bug
keep
spray.
Ant-Man out.
Bug spray.
Yeah, bug spray. Raid. And he
Captain
would call it Raid.
Captain Marvel at number 4 versus Doctor Strange.
Now this is the Carol Danvers Captain
Yes.
Marvel.
Yes. I'm going Captain Marvel. She's powerful.
She's very powerful.
Doctor Strange.
Blake, who you
Doctor
going?
Strange magic.
Ooh, Doctor Strange has magic.
Yes.
I'm going Doctor Strange.
Damn, he probably has a walking tree somewhere
I think I'm
too.
going Doctor Strange.
He like stumps her with a pick
Mainly
card.
because
Yes.
he's Benedict Cumberbatch.
And he's got the rings. He can handcuff her. She'll never get out.
So you're going Doctor Strange?
Yes.
Okay. And last two. Wolverine at number 3 versus Scarlet Witch. Hugh Jackman sings and dances, so I'm going Wolverine. Elizabeth
We're going
Olsen.
based off of Hugh Jackman Wolverine versus Elizabeth Olsen Scarlet Witch. I think Wolverine could beat that Scarlet Witch.
Nick?
Now, the other Scarlet Witch could just make Wolverine disappear with a thought,
Yeah.
but she's not that powerful in the movies yet.
Okay.
Yeah, Wolverine sounds good.
Okay.
So the only female we have advancing out of the first
Captain
round.
Marvel.
Wonder Woman.
Oh,
Captain
Wonder Woman.
Marvel, Wonder Woman. Okay, we got
Jessica
3.
Jones.
Yeah, we got 3. Okay.
No, Captain Marvel's not in.
Captain
Sorry.
Marvel's
I just want
Jessica
to.
Jones and Wonder Woman.
I just want to try and arrange a cat fight. Okay.
Okay. Well, they could. They're on opposite sides.
I just want to try and get a Maisha Tate, Ronda Rousey matchup. All right. That's all I want.
Finally, Hawk at number 2 versus Falcon. That's a tough one.
Well, in a fight,
Falcon.
it wouldn't even be close.
Like,
But
what?
Falcon, the guy that flies. Woo, caw, caw, bang.
Hawk.
Fuck, I'm dead.
Hawk.
Falcon's cooler than Hawk.
Yeah, why are we thinking about this? Hawk wins.
Hawk smash.
Yeah.
But
Hawk smash bird.
Okay, moving on. Let's do some listener feedback. Listener feedback.
Well, listener feedback always starts with number 1 fan Doug.
Can't give yourself a nickname.
What's he say, Blake?
He says Disney CEO Bob Iger, evil man, said that there will be no R-rated movies in the Marvel comic universe. Is that right? MCU?
That is
Yes.
correct, yes.
He said, is that good or bad?
Nick,
That's
your
what
choice.
Doug wants to know. Good or bad?
Bad.
Why?
Look at the ratings that they got. It wasn't not the Deadpool.
Number 1 movie.
Yeah.
317 million so far and counting. Might be more. I don't know.
First rated R, right?
I don't have a problem with them not having rated R because the Marvel MCU is going for a younger audience. I mean, it would suck that the younger people wouldn't be allowed to see a lot of these superheroes. Deadpool is certainly not for young children's or even intermediate children's.
Some would say Green Lantern's not good for anyone either.
Yeah,
That should
well,
be rated R.
So who's in Marvel? Since I'm the comic uneducated, are there any Marvel characters that would benefit from an R-rated?
Wolverine.
And he's a Fox.
He's Fox,
He's
yeah.
not MCU.
That's true.
I mean, you got Iron Man, Thor, Captain America. I mean, if Loki had a spinoff,
maybe
Um,
Ant-Man.
Yeah, Ant-Man was
That
fine.
could get dangerous.
Um,
There was a comic book where he was pleasuring Wasp's nether regions as a small character. Yes,
and you could
that was in the comics.
and you can do that on a PG-13 movie.
How about we bring the chicken from Frozen? If it's rated R, we can't bring her in. Can't bring in the younger girl demographic.
Why are we having Elsa in Marvel Comics?
Why not?
That's Disney.
Oh, jeez.
All right. We need to cross Frozen with Marvel Comics. Great idea, boss. Yeah, gotta be at least PG-13. Can't go R.
Who does Olaf face? Could he team up with Captain America?
The Incredibles. The Incredibles are superheroes, right? The Incredibles match up with Elsa, and they combat Mr. Freeze.
Now you're just adding different properties.
So, write this down.
Sir, we don't have Mr. Freeze. We don't
Buy him.
Okay.
We're Disney. We got Star Wars, right?
I think so. Can we put Chewbacca in it?
Let's go put Ray meets up with Elsa, and we need them to go tag team.
Tag team?
Women's power, young women empowerment, and they take down evil dictator. We'll base them on Trump.
Sir, what happens if we do a buddy comedy, cross-country comedy between Chewbacca and Olaf from Frozen?
Screw it. Let's just remake Ghostbusters. Put all women in there.
Okay, could we put Chewbacca in there?
No.
Okay, could somebody shit in a sink?
Sign her up.
Good
Go
call.
get that fact check that shits in the sink.
Whoopi Goldberg?
Then we're going to make Ghostbusters 2.
Wow.
I'm a little confused.
Yeah.
I'm confused. Okay, moving on.
Did that answer your question, Doug?
I hope so. Keep moving.
Oh, he's got another one. He says, I have asked many questions. No shit.
Well, I asked because he hasn't asked many recently.
He's on every week. We start with him, for fuck's sake. He said, they're all just political questions you're too afraid to answer. Who should Trump pick for VP? Oh, God.
Chewbacca. Peter Mayhew.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Palpatine was available, right?
I like that idea. We all know it's going to be Chris Christie. So,
Jabba the Hutt?
They did say Chris Christie is probably the best pick. That way nobody's going to harm Trump because they don't want Christie involved as president.
I think that's the only reason Chris Christie would take it is he's thinking somebody's going to take a shot
The
at
opposite
Trump.
of what everyone
Someone's
else.
going to take a shot at Trump. That's my best shot at the presidency.
Best shot at president. Did you see that meme that's out there after Christie endorsed him? Where Trump's on the podium talking. It's like Christie standing off to the side.
He's just
and he's got that stupidest look on his face. And somebody captioned it, "What did I just do?" It was like zoom in on him really slowly. And it looked like he had like a lot of regret. Like, what am I doing here? Why did I do this?
I still say the best is when Sarah Palin was talking about was endorsing Trump, and Trump's just nodding his head, smiling, and he does it the whole 30 minutes of her speech.
Yeah,
over what was supposed to be a 5 to 10 minute speech.
5 to 10 minute speech. Oh, and then there's nothing worse than the debate when Cruz eats his own booger. That's something that falls on his lip, and he's like, that's fucking gross, man.
Yeah, I heard about it, did not see it.
You just doing that is gross. We did have on Twitter at Bad Ideas Podcast from Randall Holt, RJ Holt 666, live tweeting us here as we're going.
Live.
I'm counting on primary day updates this week. I voted for Trump 3 times. How many did you get in? Well, vote early and vote often.
That's the Democratic way.
That's right. I voted for the Constitution Party today. So
They didn't have a ballot out today.
yeah, nobody was running either. So I think I wasted my vote. I'm just going out on a limb on that one.
I don't know. They asked me if I wanted Republican, Democrat, or Green, and I went, those are my only options.
Ooh, Green Party.
You could have voted Green if you wanted.
Oh.
Did you not vote?
No, I didn't vote. Fuck that.
So it's your fault.
I don't give a shit.
Whoever wins,
Again,
it's your
you just
fault.
talked about
Jason's fault.
turd sandwich versus giant douche. We all lose.
So I was disappointed. I didn't see any busloads of Democratic welfare people.
Okay,
voting
moving
for
on.
Paul.
Okay, moving on. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Pam Morris.
Hey, how come at my polling station they asked for IDs? Wasn't that supposed
We're
to be
going to
illegal?
Legends of Tomorrow. Would you fucking go?
But anyway,
Down the hall. Down the hall. I know you haven't been here in a couple weeks, but it's down the hall.
They only ID the rich, wealthy white people.
Yeah, really. Damn Democrat.
Jesus Christ. Down the hall.
Yeah, exactly. I almost wanted to say, what are you asking my ID for? It's because I'm white, right?
Well, moving on. Okay, Pam
Does
Morris.
it look like I just came from a job?
Pam Morris. Here we go.
So Blake, let us know right now if you want us to edit this out.
No, it's fine.
Okay, we're going because I'm not editing in the next 5 minutes.
Everybody knows I hate Democrats and Republicans equally. All right, I hate them both. All right, but anyways, Steve Austin.
That's why I'm a Wiccan.
Yeah, vote go Wiccan.
Who are you going, Steve Austin?
No, Randall Holt. Because he just live tweeted us.
Oh, okay,
but he's
so we're going to him.
He
Okay.
has his pre in here. It talks about Steve Austin says Roman's reign should turn heel. You like the idea?
Yes, I do.
He
Thank
likes
you.
the idea.
I love it. Dean Ambrose should win the title, and then Roman Reigns just beats him down.
Well, if he's not popular, then you turn him heel. Is
Yes.
that the way you do it?
They do, except for Vince McMahon. You know why? Because fuck you. That's why. That's what he says.
If people don't like him, you make them heels.
Exactly.
I mean, Jesus Christ, that was done around in the
Jesus Christ
40s.
wasn't a heel.
I think he was.
He couldn't hit a curveball either.
No. I love Major League. Okay. There you
All
go.
right, so anyways, Pam Morris, not related to Scab Jeff,
Nope.
says, regarding Legends of Tomorrow, Hot Girl is cute.
Hot girl is cute.
Yeah. Let's think about Hot Girl for a second.
Chris Pratt
Okay,
abs.
anyways, she's cute, but she's annoying. What? Because she talks? I don't know. But she needs to grow up.
Do we need to
Hey, wait a
edit
minute.
this
How
whole
old is
thing?
Hot Girl?
Hot girl. It's like 30.
Oh, okay.
25. 20.
Yeah, I would say mid-20s.
12. I don't know.
I have no idea. I've never seen the show.
I do, and I still don't know.
You do. But she said that she needs to grow up. Love the interaction of Sarah, Captain Cold, and Heatwave.
I do agree. I love Captain Cold and Heatwave. And Sarah's okay.
So are you caught up?
No, I'm 2 episodes behind.
Then I won't say anything.
Okay. I do love the show, though. Love it. I just keep Captain Cold in it the whole time. That's all I'm
I
saying.
won't say anything.
Okay, moving on. Damn him. He
This
better not
one,
leave.
Next one from Chris Richardson.
365 plus 1 Flix podcast.
365 lazy plus one.
Yes.
He said, are you guys Team Captain or Team Iron Man? That's in regards to the Civil War coming up. Now,
Captain
you have to
America.
remind me, Team Captain, is that Captain America?
It's Captain
and
America.
He is the,
He does not-
keep my identity. I don't need to register with the government.
Yeah, he's anti-registering
Iron
with
Man
the
is
government.
the you must register with the government and be under the thumb.
That's correct.
Yeah, the evil corporate man.
I'm Team Captain America.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm Team Cap, although I think in the movie they'll actually make a better argument for Iron Man's side, because I still can't believe that there was anybody on Team Iron Man from the comics Civil War. I mean, it's like, we got this argument that really is against everything that every one of our books we've ever written stands for. So I never understood why people were...
Why? Because fuck you. That's why. That's the answer.
That's the answer. Okay.
I don't even know why would they go there. Why do you always got to have superheroes fighting each other? You got the
Money.
Captain America and Iron Man, Civil War, Batman v Superman. Can't they just beat on bad guys?
There's a difference, though. Most people only care about Captain America and Iron Man. Nobody cares about Batman v Superman. Electric Gigolo.
I'm going to say, actually, when people are good at heart but have differing views of how they need to get things done.
Why do they have to bring politics into it?
Politics isn't everything.
Too much in this show, jeez.
So basically, we're talking Team Bernie versus Team Trump.
Nope. Okay, moving on.
I'm going to have to go blue with this. I'm actually going with the donkeys. I'm going to have to go Team Captain America.
Nick, who are you going with?
Team Cap.
Yeah!
Iron Man, he just has a bunch of money in a suit. He doesn't really have any superpowers.
He doesn't have to worry about anything.
Exactly.
Everybody knows
Why
who
does
he
he
is to
have to
begin with.
register?
That's right.
He doesn't. He doesn't have a superpower. He just has a suit he puts on.
And he probably doesn't even pay taxes.
Damn right. Tax shelters. He's got all his
Exactly.
money
He's
over
all
in
overseas.
England. Down in the Cayman Islands.
Well, then.
Boatloads of money. Bernie
He's
wants it all to come back so he can
Evil
tax
capitalist asshole.
it. No more tax shelters.
That's right.
Remind us never to tape on primary day again. Ever.
But we
Ever.
tape on Tuesdays.
Not next year, or 4 years, or whatever the fuck.
What about in 8 months?
Yeah, what about November?
Oh, son of a bitch. God dang it. We may have to change that day.
This gestation period for a big political baby.
Well, we do have a green room now. We could just have the
That's
TV
right.
on in the background and see the political updates. That would be wonderful. Sure, everyone would love that. Okay, move on from snake oil.
Watch
Thanks,
watch the world burn.
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
We've got another orange state. Oh, there's another orange state as another one goes up in flames. Oh, another orange state.
That one's molten.
There's another riot.
There's another riot.
Oh, look at all these empty states since everyone moved to Canada.
Canada just got an influx of 250 million people
No, they built a wall.
of ice. So come the month of July, it melts. No other month, but just July.
I can imagine all the Americans going north and being disappointed because there's no ski resorts up there. With any snow.
Just woods. Just the
Exactly.
trees.
And no good cabins because the government takes
No
that
good
property.
cabins.
They took our cabins.
And not enough.
Took our cabins!
That's right, not enough Klondike bars.
What'd you call
Not
them?
enough Klondike bars.
Oh, they said Clark bars. I was like, that doesn't
Or
make
Eskimo
sense.
pies.
Oh, I thought he said dyke bars. That's why.
Not enough Klondike bars or Eskimo pies.
Sorry, I was
Plenty
a
of Molson.
Plenty of Molson.
and polar bears that you can ride. Everybody comes in to get a polar bear they can ride.
What was Bob and Doug?
Plenty of polar bears are one of the most endangered species on the.
And you get a polar bear. And you get a polar bear.
That's all a conspiracy by the Canadian government. They actually have tons.
Ah.
Oh yeah, they're missing.
They're hiding them all on that lost island.
Yes.
Hey, what was Bob and Doug McKenzie's beer that they drank all the time?
Schlitz?
No,
Oh,
the
what was
Mexican
fun?
beer.
I'll
Not
find it for you.
Mexican beer. No, the Canadian
I'm
beer.
about to say they drank Mexican beer. What?
No, that was like some goofy
Well, we'll get back to
German
it.
sounding
I'll find it for
Canadian
you.
beer.
Keep going.
All right, where were we?
Snake
Have we
oil.
lost a direction on this podcast?
Oh, we've lost it.
Snake oil feedback.
Snake Oil Comics at SOC Podcast. Give us a nerd movie you are most looking forward to this year. That's definitely not Warcraft or Batman v Superman.
Civil War.
Civil War.
Which we just talked about, so I don't know if we need to go into much more detail.
Civil War. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Nick, is there a
What's the
movie
Star
you may
Wars,
get out and see?
What's the Star
Rogue
Wars?
Squadron?
Yeah.
That's
Rogue
a good
One?
one. Yeah, one of them. Yeah,
Is it Rogue One or something?
I think
Something
so.
like
Yeah.
Star
That looks
Wars.
good. That could be good.
Oh, I forgot about that one. But I wrote Jungle Book.
That looks good.
Just as long as the big Galoo, is that what's his name?
Baloo.
Baloo.
Galoo.
Yeah, no, just as long as the big Baloo
Kazoo?
does the Big Bad Voodoo Daddy cover of I Want to Be Like You.
He does. It's in the. He whistles it in the preview in the one trailer.
That's a great song.
It is.
Especially when a big ape's dancing with Mowgli.
I was very hesitant on it when I heard about, but it looks
bear.
fun. It looks better than Pete's Dragon.
What? Oh, wait, yeah, it does look better.
It looks a whole lot better than Pete's Dragon. Oh.
I just wanted it for the song.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, so
bare
next we got
necessities?
The bear.
Bob Holt. Did you find the beer yet?
Who-
Bob and Doug
Mackenzie
McKenzie
Brothers.
beer.
Oh, I'm getting it. Sorry.
Google it. That's all you gotta say. Bob and Doug McKenzie beer.
Okay, keep going.
Actually, yeah, that'll be. No, we got your Google thing looking up later. Google word of the week. All right, so where are we at? Oh, Bob Holt. Bob Holt, 58. He's still alive.
Yes.
That's good to hear.
That's
'Cause
great
he
to hear.
Didn't he have some health issues?
He did. So
Yeah, he's still in the middle of chemo, last I heard. So
Oh my goodness. Well, that's good. Well, we got him on this week, so we know he's good to go.
good karma to you, Bob.
We'll brighten his day up here.
Although he
said-
worries me by this question.
Yeah, although this is what chemo after side effects maybe. He goes. He wants the listeners to tweet in their picks for fuck, marry, kill for the HOBI crew. Bob.
So, since I'm the guest,
Okay,
All right,
let's go, Nick.
You just get cop a feel.
And Nick's a gimp, so you get no say. Looks like everybody's effing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick's is just fucking fun, right?
And then kill, because you always gotta kill a gimp. Oh, it's not like they go to retirement. You just kill them. I would think.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
I'm sure Bob only meant this as hypothetical. Nobody tweet this shit in. It's disgusting.
I'm worried about Dr. Number One then. Please
oh,
don't.
he's holding it up outside already.
Yeah, he got it. Yeah, naked.
Really?
Hey, why my ass getting hot?
Yeah, I would definitely have that as Jeff's. Yep, that's right.
Oh man, I thought I was better than that.
Furry rabies will do it soon enough. It's fine.
Speaking of Dr. Number One, he said yesterday was Michael Caine's 83rd birthday. You need to do an entire...
It was. Good day, yes.
That was the worst ever.
That was Michael Caine.
That
He was in the
sounded
green
like
room.
Crocodile Hunter.
No.
Michael Caine is not
Good day, mate.
Australian.
He's Australian. Nope. I fucked that one up.
You remember Michael Caine? He was in Jaws: The Revenge.
Yes, that's right. Just because he needed a new house. So.
Blame it on Rio.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good movie. I like that movie.
Yeah,
As a kid, I liked it. As a kid, I liked it because they showed naked.
Yeah, if you
that's
like,
why I remember
if you
it.
like Woody Allen's Manhattan, why wouldn't you like Blame It on Rio? The more old men getting with pedophile girls. Anyways, all right, underage women.
Pedophile old men getting with
pedophile
underage.
old men with underage women. Well, I got pedophiles and girls. Anyway, all right.
Do you want to cut that too?
Yeah, sure. No, we'll keep that one on. If you're a Woody Allen fan, you'll love Michael Caine in that role.
Should I do the whole entire podcast as Michael Caine?
No.
Well, somebody doesn't want to watch the word bud.
Since you only got one line,
I beg to differ, Jeff. I do not.
Actually, here's...
you don't have a second one yet.
That was just Michael Caine.
Actually, what we should do is next week we'll do our top 5 favorite Michael Caine movies.
Okay.
I like
Then we'll make Jason do a line from each movie that we pick as Michael Caine.
As Michael Caine.
That's right.
It is written down, so it shall be.
There
Top
you go.
5 Michael
there's
Caine
there's your
movies.
Dr. Number One Michael Caine contribution for next week. How's that?
Good.
In honor of his 83rd birthday, even though we're late.
It's okay. I forgive you. That was Michael Caine.
Not even close.
No.
Going back to the green room.
No.
Dr. Number One's got another question.
He's got one. When will Jason... Will Jason be on the show tonight? I hope not. He wants hashtag more Blake.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, fuck you, Dr. Number One.
We don't want...
Yeah, I wonder what Dr. Number One's going to pick for Blake on FMK.
F&M.
No. Oh, it's great to be loved.
Yes. I think
there you go. There's your news of the week. I mean, there's your listener feedback.
You're taking my segment now? I'm not even on the show.
I mean, next coming up. But no, we got Google Word of the Week.
Google Word of the Week. Jeff,
Are you ready to
for
Google?
I
Ready
got
to
a
Google.
story for this.
Yes.
Do you have to tell the story first, or you get to Google it first? Or have you already Googled it?
I have not already Googled
I don't know,
it.
but I want to see how many times Blake can say Google in a sentence.
Google.
Googling? Googling?
I see,
Google yourself already?
I see what the word is here.
Yes, Pittsburgh Nerd
Yes.
sent in Google Word of the Week. Basically, somebody sends in, a listener sends in Word of the Week, and Jeff brings it up on his dirty computer, and then he tells us what it is, Blake and I, and now Nick. So Pittsburgh Nerd picked Blue Waffle.
Blue Waffle.
We do not actually have to have it as sexual or disgusting, but
That's
it's more
where
fun.
it went the first couple of weeks, unfortunately.
I was told
yeah.
the first week we did this.
Yes.
From a friend of mine at work who listens to the show. He asked.
Does he still
He
listen?
asked
That's
Blue
what-
Waffle,
Okay.
and I said, "No, I don't know what that is." He's like, "Swear to me, you will never look that up."
Uh-oh.
I said,
And this came from Pittsburgh Nerd.
Well, it is Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh Nerd just happens to say Blue Waffle this
Yeah,
week.
but and I saw that. I'm like, that's
Oh,
what
dear
that's what I
God.
was told to never look up, and I told him based on your reaction, I will never look that up.
So you're looking it up?
Nope.
have to.
I
That's
swore
how
I
it
would
works.
never look that up. I heard it was like
Go
the most disgusting thing that he's seen.
Go into
I don't
private
need to-
mode. Go into private mode so you can't be
Okay,
tracked.
so let's...
Is it because no cookies on your browser?
Jeff ate all the
as,
cookies.
soon as he gets on there, he's probably going to be on like some,
Where are the
Woody
cookies in here?
Allen pedophile list or something, right?
Pedophile girls, what are you doing? Okay, so we're going to skip Blue Waffle this week. I'm going to say it's waffles made with blue batter. That's what I'm going with.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Blueberry waffles, yes.
Okay.
I
I think somebody's
that's
getting a
what it is.
blueberry, but I don't think it's a waffle. That's what I'm going with. Nick, what do you think it is? It's a good call. Okay, moving on.
Not the best Kellerman in the business for nothing.
That's right. Let's go to the news of the geek.
So you're not looking it up?
Blake.
No, I'm serious. You're not going to look it up?
I'm serious. I was told not to look it up, and I
remove
believe it.
images from your search. Make it only like line item returns.
Things are going to get a lot of Pinterest about how to make blue waffles.
You want me to look it up with? Okay, I'll do without images.
Oh God.
Hold on. Log in, Nick. What's your login?
Nick's on the list now. He can't fly anywhere in the continental U.S.
Blue W gives me blue waffles.
Okay.
A lot of people must have been looking this up.
There you go.
Well, this is the Google word of the week.
Right.
I'm kind of disturbed that our listeners actually are very perverted.
Well, the pictures that come up are actually blue waffles.
Oh, okay. Is there a Wikipedia page for blue waffle? Oh, I just
blue waffle pictures in men and women. Blue waffle pictures are not for someone with a weak stomach.
Nope, we're done. We're done. Is it when somebody throws up and they...
The disease is not a pleasant one.
It's a disease.
Oh. Love turns your genital areas into looking like blue waffles
Is
or
it
something.
elephantitis?
You got blue balls so bad they explode.
Oh.
Urban Dictionary tells you to go to google.com, type in blue waffles, and click the I'm feeling lucky button.
Okay, that's never a good sign when Urban Dictionary is telling you to go somewhere else. This is shit. This shit's messed up for us. Don't do it.
According to Wikipedia, though, it is an internet hoax purporting an unknown sexually transmitted disease.
Oh, well, okay. Well, if Wikipedia said it, it's got to be true.
Oh, yeah.
All right, then we're safe.
Okay. Well, that was kind of a letdown.
Well, I didn't actually look it up.
That's a good call.
Look up the pictures and.
I think everybody should tweet the blue waffle pictures directly to Jeff.
Oh, no, Pittsburgh Nerd.
Or Pittsburgh Nerd.
That's at Pittsburgh Nerd? Yeah, let's do that. There you go, guys. Suck on that for winning the playoff game.
Was that the intent from Pittsburgh Nerd?
I don't know.
Did we
to make us see something disgusting? That was the intent.
Yeah. This is your first time on the show?
No, I'm saying was the whole thing supposed to be an internet ruse to scare Jeff about blue waffles?
A cunning attempt to deceive us. Yes, it is.
All right, that's why I'm just double checking.
Just making sure.
I had nothing to do with Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh, well, it wouldn't put me past me that Ben Roethlisberger has blue waffle.
Or Iron City beer. I don't know.
Iron City? Oh, that is nasty. We're ready to insult Arkansas. Let's not do Pittsburgh next.
Like you haven't started.
Chasing that graphic novice.
All right, so News of the Geek?
Yes.
It's time for another installment of the News of the Geek.
During an interview with Games Industry, Bethesda Game Studio executive producer Todd Howard has revealed that the publisher has had many discussions with movie studios about adapting Fallout for the big screen. Lots of moisture farms.
And they realize that people building beds and plants for consumption, not that exciting.
They have turned down all the offers, but they said they haven't ruled out any possibility, though, of a future movie. Basically, they said they kind of want to make sure it's right, and to summarize it, basically, they didn't want to make a movie and then basically be critiqued by the fanboys is what it kind of sounds like. Like in the next one, like, how come you made him this? In the movie, he's that. Or in the movie, why is he like this in the movie?
What the? Is the studio haunted?
The studio is haunted by a child's play toy.
That thing just lit up by itself.
They don't like it. So we're in the studio and we have some toys here, and one just went on by itself, and I'm kind of freaked out. Where's Scab Jeff when we need him? He's the ghost guy. Make it stop, Jeff! Blake, make it stop! It's haunting us.
Is your gated community on an Indian burial ground?
I don't know, but I just got moved some tombstones. Is that okay?
They didn't remove the body.
Turn it off.
I'm going to try and turn it off. If I get thrown up against the ceiling, pull me down.
I think we're going to be leaving. Be honest. Anyway, so Fallout 4 making a movie someday, but not now. Moving on, they did not like that. Jeff,
I don't know how to turn it off.
Jeff, take the next one. I got it. Hey! Blake's just going to start shooting the toy.
Now it's really off. If that thing comes on again, I'm getting out of here.
That's what you get when you don't remove the bodies. Long story short, they are not making a Fallout film yet, but they said they may in the future.
Well, I got a question for Blake. We're talking about Bethesda here with Fallout.
Oh yeah, Bethesda with Fallout. Yeah, I'm kind of glad that they're not going to make a Fallout movie.
So, but I mean, when you're playing games, would you rather like build beds and grow farms, or would you rather deliver messages for people in like Elder Scrolls? I mean, what is your favorite gameplay mechanism?
Or I like
mailman or farmer.
I like the
nobody wants to be a mailman.
I like to fetch me 5 mushrooms. Bring them back to me. Yeah, it's Elder Scrolls, isn't it? Yeah, go get 5 mushrooms and bring them back to me. Okay.
About as bad as being Eddie Murray.
It's the Elder Scrolls, and might as well call it, you're somebody's fantasy bitch. You know?
Yeah, so you're really making me want to play these Bethesda games.
They're really good, I swear. I just got to get out of this settlement stuff, and then maybe I could actually play something.
How long have you been playing?
It's been like 6 weeks now, right?
You'd think you'd be out of the settlement stage.
I keep having to build beds.
Jason, it's real time. It takes more than 6 weeks to build a settlement.
Exactly.
We built 2 beds.
And I'm planting crops, and then you got to assign people.
You actually have to wait 90 days for corn.
You got to run around, click on people, and then you got to go run to the plant you potted and have them assigned to work it.
Then he's got to sleep for 8 hours.
And then you got to sleep for 8 hours. And
in real life, we're in
it's real time. So
And then there's some old lady in a chair who keeps wanting me to give her drugs.
Is that the lady from Goodnight Moon, the book?
No, I don't know. This is some
saying,
old lady that keeps wanting jet and stuff from me.
I think that's the lady you're supposed to kill.
I think you have to kill a lot of these people, I'll be honest.
And then there's this dog that's following me everywhere. I don't know what's up with that.
Have you killed the dog yet?
No, but the annoying robot butler is still running around.
What? Do you have? Is this the Jetsons?
Yeah, he floats in the air and everything. He's really good at killing moles.
This game sounds awful. Why are you excited about this?
Because I can't stop playing it.
I gotta build more and moisture farms. Nick, you have a lot of kids. So, do you think you could find some time to build some
Then I have to
settlements?
scrap everything. I have to tear down wood stuff and metal stuff so I can use it to build.
This is really making me want to go out and buy Fallout 4 this week.
Do it.
No, I'm not. Could I hook up with you on PlayStation? Could we be in the same world?
Sure, I don't know.
I'm not buying it. I was just asking if we could.
No, but you know what? But when we hook up, what I could do is record myself building these beds and planting crops.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
And you can watch me do it.
Yeah.
Because that's what you can do, right?
Yeah.
You can
yeah.
link together. You can watch me give the old lady drugs.
That sounds like the
and
worst
build
thing
beds
ever.
I'm glad he said drugs.
Me and the old lady. Yeah. Moving on from Fallout, because it's a thrilling game.
And this is the 4th version of it, man.
What did you do in the first 3?
You were running around looking for Mr. Big.
I
thought that was Sex in the City.
No,
Matthew.
Las Vegas. No, I'm sorry. It was Mr. House. Sorry, my bad.
Mr. Bill?
Big.
Oh, okay.
Mr. House.
Anyways, moving on. Broken Lizard's Beer Fest is getting a TV show just in time for its 10th anniversary.
Das Boot.
Deadline reports that there will soon be a digital series based on the movie, the 2006 comedy, with the Broken Lizards guys exercising their rights to drink as much beer as humanly possible, and then some. Let's see. The series will arrive later this year, courtesy of CW Seed and Blue Ribbon Content, the short-form digital production arm of Warner Brothers. So nobody's going to see it, because you got to go on to CW Seed.
Okay.
So Vixen, the cartoon
do you
from
have
Arrow.
to pay? Oh, is that where Vixen's from?
Yeah.
So there actually is a
Vixen cartoon series on CW Seed.
Oh, do you have to pay for it?
I don't think so.
Oh, I'll check that out then.
Yeah. So, Nick, you like Beer Fest, didn't you?
Yeah, it was fine.
Why would you make a TV show? Tell me how you're making a TV show out of this, Nick. Not you, but
they did Super Troopers. Why can't they?
Yeah, but it's not a TV show.
Super Troopers was.
No, that was Reno 911.
Well, Super Troopers. It was the Super Trooper
That was
version
similar.
of TV.
But Beer Fest is one thing.
Das Boot.
Yeah, so what are they going to do? Are they going to have like multiple beer fests where they're going to go around?
Every city will have their own beer fest that they'll go to compete in.
No, they're going to
be. Or is it training for like the beer? Is it like the movie cut down into 6 episodes or whatever?
No, they're going to be microbrewers.
They do have the formula.
They got the formula. They're going to be microbrewers, and then the big
that
beer
actually
companies.
Would make sense.
Big beer companies going to try and shut them down.
And Cloris Leachman was a slut.
Yeah. And the one guy died, and his brother just joined them.
Yes, and asked them to call him Landfill.
Yes,
again. Landfill 2.
Hey, you look just like your brother. Yeah, the same guy. That was pretty funny.
So there you go. There's your beer fest.
I'm going to have to tune you out for a second. I got to do my fantasy baseball pick.
Okay. So go ahead. Are you drafting fantasy baseball while you're recording?
Yeah, I'm not going to...
Okay.
I'm not going to listen to you for the next part.
Okay. Speaking of CW, they gave early season renewals for 11 of their shows. Arrow, The Flash, Vampire Diaries, The Originals, iZombie, Legends of Tomorrow, which was kind of on the cusp because they didn't know it because of the cost. Yeah. Supernatural, which is in season 12. The 100, Jane the Virgin, and Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Now, this article says all 11. So every show that they put out, they're renewing?
Sure.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know how many shows the CW has, but it's...
Nick, do you watch any of these?
No.
Okay. So they do not have you as a main audience member.
And it's a channel that I actually get, so...
You would think you would watch at least one of them by
accident.
accident.
I've heard great things about Supernatural, and I've seen an episode here or there, but I never really got into it. I've thought about maybe that's the one I need to like start binging, but it's like 12 seasons.
I know.
That might be too hard to get into right now.
I wouldn't mind seeing Crazy Ex-Girlfriend keeps getting good reviews, but I just haven't watched it. I got way too much. And iZombie's another one that I would like to see.
I heard iZombie's...
You know, if you've lived through Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, why would you want to watch it on TV?
All of us have only dated one person, our wives. Or not. Anyways, who did you draft?
I'm looking at pictures right now.
Pedro Martinez might be out there.
I'm guaranteed Pedro's available.
Rick Sutcliffe?
Is Fernando Valenzuela?
Ricky Stone. Oh, Ricky Stone. Reds just lost. They bought who?
Valenzuela. Is he available?
Yeah, he might be. He might be. Ricky Vaughn's out there.
Ricky Vaughn.
Throws a mean fastball.
So what round are you in?
I'm
just wondering, like you said, you're looking at pitchers. I'm wondering, should you be looking at top pitchers, or are they all gone by now?
I'm in round 8.
Have you been drafting the whole time?
Yes. Well, not. This is my first draft pick since we're on the podcast. I made my other pick before we started.
How long is this draft?
It's a baseball draft.
It lasts for weeks, man.
Is this like a real baseball draft, like the Scouts?
Like real one, yeah.
And finally, let's talk about the best.
It's Bednar's league.
Oh, the doctor.
Yeah, the doctor.
He asked us to talk about this, and we have to. Dr. Bednar.
I'm going to pause my drafting, so we're going to blame it on him because he brought this news article up that I want to talk about too.
That you want to angrily scream about.
Disney announced a 5th Indiana Jones movie is in the works, slated to hit theaters July 29, 2019, 2 years after Harrison Ford's dead. Ford 73 and Spielberg 69 will join up again. Nobody knows,
but no Lucas.
No, it'll be 38 years after the franchise debut.
It's at Indiana Jones and the search for the lost dentures.
What I hear, I heard a couple of people tweeting.
Indiana Jones and the Viagra pill.
Indiana Jones has fallen and can't get up.
Wait a minute, this is Disney, so it's going to be Indiana Jones and his granddaughter.
Does anyone care about this movie? Stop it! It's not
Elsa. We got Indiana Jones now, and we cross Elsa. Live action. Daughter song.
Now you're just throwing words out there.
Get Spielberg on the phone. I got it. Spielberg, I'll pay you $2 billion. Indiana Jones and his granddaughter Elsa go to the Arctic.
I actually kind of want to see that now.
Yeah, actually, that's probably a better movie than what that was.
Does it have giant ants in it? Because then I'm out.
Spielberg said, "No way, $2.5 billion." Okay.
They actually got Indiana Jones franchise for $1 when they bought Star Wars. Yeah. I'm not kidding. They threw it in for $1.
Well, it kind of comes with all the Lucas film stuff.
Can Mutt be dead?
Oh my God!
I hope they killed off Mutt.
Can there be no Shia LaBeouf?
I'm hoping. Nick, are you excited about
Then
this?
again, I was hoping there'd be no Harrison Ford, because we really don't need a 75-year-old Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be like post-mortem. I mean,
He's gonna be dead.
Disgusting.
I'm telling you, he's going to be
They're
dead.
going to have to CGI his face because for half the movie
No, wait a
because
minute.
he's going to die during production.
No, they're not.
Indiana Jones isn't going to die. He drank from the Holy Grail. He's
fine.
immortal.
And that only helps
They're not going to.
temporarily.
They're not going to CGI his face. He doesn't move his lips anyway.
It helped him survive a nuclear bomb.
That was a refrigerator.
I think it was the drinking of the chalice. Of
Nick, are you excited about this? You're a common man.
Yeah. Yep.
What can he look for?
No, you're not. I think you're lying.
What can he look for?
Oh, there's a lot of shit out there in
Like
mythology and
what?
whatnot.
What?
Atlantis.
What?
Just off the top
Atlantis
of my
is
head.
the one that they keep talking
Shit, are you
about.
really?
Yeah. And the Fountain
Indiana
of
Jones.
Fountain of Youth.
and the
Fountain
search
of
for Aquaman.
Fountain of Youth. That way he'll drink from it, and they'll cast a new actor to play Indiana Jones.
That could
from
actually
here on
work.
out.
No, stop.
I could see that.
Stop.
Because you know it's going to happen.
Stop.
The only way this would work is if in like 10 minutes into it, he finds the Fountain of Youth and drinks from it and transforms, then a whole new...
So he's only in the movie for 15 minutes.
Yes.
But
The opening sequence, instead of the boulder
And
coming
it
down, he finds
turns
the
out
Fountain of
it's
Youth.
actually the fountain that's in Frontierland in Disneyland.
Oh, God. Tomorrowland 2? Oh, God, no. No. I want to make my worst enemy sit through that. Nick, don't sit through it.
And Indiana Jones, he's got to run through. It's a small world after all.
It's a small world.
And he goes crazy, screaming, holding his ear.
Exactly.
Punching little animatronics.
I've seen Harrison Ford. He's not going to punch anything at 73 years old.
Trip over animatronics.
With his walker. God, why are you making this?
They'll have the Disney person aide wheel him around in a wheelchair, running around. Get me out of here!
He's running around. The Disney guy goes, we have tunnels beneath the park I can bring you through.
Of course, there's giant boulders that go through them.
We got front of the line passes. Get out of the way!
Then you would have number one fan Doug going, "Hell's here first!"
Indiana Jones and the Scourge of Disney World.
Mr. Jones, there's no idol at the end of the log run.
Indiana Jones in the race to the front of the crowd.
What is this Space Mountain?
It's right there, actually. It's on your map. It's but it fell apart. I had to glue it.
It's Legos now?
Yes. God, do we have that Lego movie too? Can we get Will Ferrell in here? There you go. Indiana Jones drinks from it and becomes Will Ferrell.
Oh!
I like it. Book it, Dano.
I think you just bruised my soul with that.
You have no soul, so I'm fine with that.
Oh, I have a soul just because it's like dark and
Tiny.
no, that's something else.
Oh, sorry. Dark. Never mind.
I had furry rabies.
Can we go on?
Oh yeah, we can go on.
There's your end of the news of the geek.
Yeah, I can go make my baseball pick now.
It's time for Box Office Bombs.
All right, Brothers Grimsby. Screwed that up last week too, didn't I?
Grimsby.
Yes.
Starring Sacha Baron Cohen, made $3.2 million in its opening week.
Oh my God.
Scored a
That's about-
38% on Rotten Tomatoes, and debuted at number 8. $35 million budget, and the return is $3.2 million.
I don't think that's going to bode well for the future sales of DVDs.
No. I don't think it's going to bode well for Sacha Baron Cohen's career.
The good news is Nick's going to be able to get on his local channels here pretty soon. Because I
true.
think that might go straight to the local channels.
I don't want it on local channels because then I have to watch commercials. Can it go straight to Netflix?
Oh, I'm sure it will. If the Ridiculous 6 went to Netflix,
Well,
or 8 or
Netflix
whatever that was.
created it.
No, Devil could create it that.
Okay.
Somebody with no soul. You.
No, I told you I have a soul.
Sorry. I didn't even know what this is about, this movie. Is it a spy spoof thing?
I think it is. Now you
Yes.
made me forget what it was
Is it?
about.
He's like a soccer fan hooligan, and his brother's like James Bond.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he said. Oh yeah, he yells at him to tell him what he does, and he tries and tells him he's a spy. And he's like, "Oh yeah, you should probably keep that quiet." I remember that in the ads.
No,
Didn't look funny.
that was probably the best part.
Probably.
Okay.
Ha ha.
Okay, Nelson.
Gods of Egypt made another $2.5 million in its third week, a total of 27 domestically, a total of 76 million worldwide, just about half its budget of $140 million.
Well, Nick, you can watch that too soon. That's going to be on Netflix. I think we need to get this movie.
So what's Gods of Egypt? Give me a...
Lots of white people being Egyptian gods.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's about it. And the CGI looks god-awful. No
white
pun
people
intended.
or tan people?
White.
Gerard Butler.
Yeah.
White.
Yeah.
English people.
A lot of people are mad about that. I would be mad that they made this film. I would be more upset by that.
Yeah, honestly, I would be upset if I were Egyptian. I'd be upset if they put Egyptians in there because it would put Egyptians in a bad light.
Yeah, the Egyptians should be happy that they're...
Yeah, now it just looks like the English are in a bad light.
Yeah, wow. Listen to a couple podcasts from over there. So, yeah, Chris, Kevin. Anyway, so...
All right, on to the top five. Zootopia, $50 million on a total of... $50 million this week, a total of $143 on a $150 million budget.
It's pretty impressive.
Money back, and I haven't seen it yet.
That's pretty impressive. I did not think it would do that well.
It is getting great reviews from everywhere.
Yeah.
I think your wife's review was probably one of the worst reviews.
And she liked it.
Yeah.
She liked
that's
it.
what I'm saying. I enjoyed it. Was probably one of the worst reviews I heard about it. 10 Cloverfield Lane, $25 million in its opening weekend on a $25 million budget.
I wanted to see that or Deadpool, but everybody else wanted to actually go see London Has Fallen.
Oh, God.
Oh, so the people you're going with have no taste.
Exactly.
They didn't like Deadpool? What the hell's wrong with these people?
Yeah, so thankfully there are no tickets available for London Has Fallen, so we got to go see Deadpool.
That's sold out?
Yeah.
What?
Except for front row seats, yeah.
Jeez.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm going back to my fantasy baseball.
Okay. If you want to see 10 Cloverfield Lane, let me know because I want to see it.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Well, speaking of Deadpool, that was third with $11 million for a total of $328 million on a $58 million budget.
I contributed to that this week.
Way to go, Blake.
$10 million.
What you didn't contribute to was number 4, London Has Fallen.
Exactly.
It made $10.7 million. A total of $39 million on a $60 million budget.
If you and your friends would have went, you might have bumped it up to number 3.
That might be the difference between there. You went to Deadpool instead of London.
That's right.
Unless your tickets were $200,000 a piece.
And don't they blow up the London Eye there in London Has Fallen?
I think they blow up everything in London.
All right.
I think it's the same thing as Olympus Has Fallen, except it's in London and the people with British accents.
Oh, no.
Do they blow up the Parliament like Guy Fawkes tried to?
Big Ben.
Remember the 5th of November.
Was that supposed to be Michael Caine saying
I don't
it?
know. I was kind of blurring a lot of them. I'll be honest. I didn't know. Somebody, I don't know. Okay, moving on.
And number 5, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, $4.5 million, a total of $14.5 on a $35 million budget.
Tina Fey's best movie, they said.
I
is
doubt
bombing.
that.
I don't know. There's so many Tina Fey movies.
Critically, it probably is, but
Yeah.
popular-wise, it's bombing.
I think Mean Girls is pretty good, even though
I
it
love
was
Mean
Lindsay
Girls.
Lohan. It was still a pretty damn good movie.
Yeah. The rumor is that she only has $500,000 left, Lindsay Lohan, in her account. Like, basically, that's it.
That's why she started hooking up those
$500,000.
Middle Eastern oil dudes, right?
So what you're
that.
saying is enough for me to live comfortably the rest of my life.
Yes, but for her, a week.
Dude, that's 5 minutes. That doesn't even get her on Rodeo Drive.
Allegedly.
I think that's called Rodeo Drive.
Rodeo Drive. We're not Canadian.
Rodeo Drive.
You put the accent mark above the wrong one. Rodeo.
Yeah, you know, Rodeo
I put
Drive
the
and
emphasis
Malibu.
on the wrong syllable. Is that what
That's right. Upcoming?
Upcoming, we got the Divergent series Allegiant. This is the third one, I think, of the Divergent series.
I don't know. I have never found anybody that has seen these movies.
I don't know. More children dystopia shit?
Yes.
I don't know. Fucking, don't they run through a maze now?
That was Maze Runner. That's a different child dystopia shit.
Okay, for a second, I thought you were right because I thought it was Maze.
I saw the first one. We'll get to that in top 5.
Divergent or Maze Runner?
Divergent.
Oh, okay. Have you seen the Maze Runner?
No.
Oh, okay. It looked interesting because there was a maze in it.
Wasn't there some girl with a bow and arrow in that?
No, that was the Hunger Games.
Oh.
And Miracles from Heaven is coming out this week.
Oh, another religious film.
That had the CGI Philip Hoffman, right?
Miracles from Heaven? No, I don't think he's in heaven.
The Hunger Games.
No, I don't think they actually CGI'd them. I think they just wrote around. I think they.
I thought they CGI'd.
I thought they did a lot of CGI in the last one. Yeah,
they didn't do a lot.
That's what they're gonna have to do with.
I don't know. I've never
Indiana
seen
Jones.
Let's just Photoshop, wipe some of these wrinkles out.
I say you just make him a cartoon character, like a figment of the new Indiana Jones imagination. I like that.
It's gonna be a hologram.
It's gonna be like
Tupac and Michael Jackson.
They might also do flashbacks with River Phoenix face.
Hey, Mara, should you be doing that? I don't know, Mutt. I don't think you should be doing that. I hope Shia LaBeouf is in it.
No Mutt.
I hope he is.
No Mutt.
No Mutt.
So Miracles from Heaven is a religious movie.
Because of Easter coming up.
Yay, Easter.
Yay. Buy, sell.
Buy, sell. Buy, sell John Goodman.
I'll buy. He's done some good
You
movies.
think he's ready for a career resurgence?
I'm not saying that, but I think he'll make enough money if you don't need all big stocks in your portfolio. You need some small ones.
Small
like
ones.
Nick has Apple. That's a small one. They're going to bust out one day.
Someday.
Someday.
I'm hoping.
You know, once
Got
they
the
get
fingers crossed.
once
But
they
the
get
small
into
ones-
the phone business, I think you might be okay.
The small ones do need to perform. I mean, John Goodman.
Oh, he performs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just trying to think, outside of
Roseanne.
and Revenge of the Nerds.
Red State.
Yeah, that was Kevin
House.
Oh, yeah, they haven't done a third season yet, though. Do a third season. Have you watched it?
No.
Oh, you need to watch it. It's funny. The first 2 seasons have been really good.
I suppose I'm selling John Goodman.
I think he's cheap enough you could buy. Nick, what are you doing
I mean,
with him?
I'd hold on to it if I had it,
but
I'm
you
not
always either
gonna,
buy or sell.
I'm not buying anymore, so I
Okay.
suppose I'm selling what I had.
Nick, what are you doing?
I'll buy.
Blake, what are you buying? Buying or selling? John
Maybe
Goodman.
John Lackey. What?
No, not John Lackey.
John Goodman. You want
Can
John
he throw a
Goodman for your
curveball?
team?
Let's see. Would I still own John Goodman? No, I probably would have sold him a while ago. But I would buy him
Recently?
because everybody loves 10 Cloverfield Lane from what I've been reading.
Okay.
They say he's really good.
Okay.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Who's that?
I don't know.
She's in 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Oh, she's the female
Yes.
lead.
Yes.
Okay, I'll buy that because she's obviously just starting out.
Yeah.
So.
Both John and her could roll this into another big payoff.
Yeah. 11 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah, 11 Cloverfield Lane.
Jinx. I'll buy. She seems low enough. Nick, what are you doing?
Sure, buy.
There you go.
And I'm assuming everyone is selling Sacha Baron
I
Cohen.
would have sold him after Borat.
I wouldn't have bought any more after Borat, but
Yeah. Yeah, we're all selling him. So there you go. There's your buy-sell.
all right. Top 5. Top 5 this week. We're going with the top 5 most annoying characters in film.
Ooh.
I think we made a stipulation.
No Jar Jar Binks. Because everybody can agree that he is hell.
Everyone agreed, I think.
Yes.
I think everyone agreed. I didn't put Jar Jar because I thought
Yes.
we weren't doing Jar Jar.
I put Jar Jar in a tie for first, knowing that we would probably throw Jar Jar out as a disclaimer.
So you hobied it.
So I hobied it. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, Nick. You're the guest. You go first with number 5.
So going back to the box office news, I went with the Triss, the main character in the Divergent series. It's more that the entire movie is annoying, not just this one character.
But you were
since
single that
she's the lead of them, I'm singling her out.
So that was the first movie you saw of them? Have you watched the second one?
No.
Okay.
I read the first book, and it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Then I read the second book, and the first book took me like 3 days to read. The second book took me like 4 weeks to read.
Oh.
And then we watched the movie, and halfway through the movie, my wife was just pretty much like, "This is awful," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's awful."
Did you finish watching it?
Yes.
No. So you won't be watching the second one?
No.
But the third one's out this week. Are you going to the theater to watch it?
No.
I seriously have no idea who watches this.
Teenage girls?
Is it?
It's horrible. I mean, it is really, the acting is horrid.
Because this is the third one, we think.
Yeah, I looked up, because when I saw a thing on that, when I was looking up the
top 5 the characters.
The characters in the movies and stuff. And this is the third one. I think they pulled the classic, split the third book into 2 movies.
Oh god. Oh, good. Well, the good news is the next film will be it. What's the best part of the series? The ending. Oh, the actual ending? No, it ended. What you got, Blake? What's your number 5? How many Hobies you got on this one?
All right, I mean, I get a picture. I'm looking at maybe Hunter Pence or Kyle Seager, outfielder or third baseman.
Hunter Pence.
I'm not going to go Jason Kipnis, Cleveland, even though I'm an Indians fan.
You should go Jason Kipnis if those are your choices.
I already have 2 second basemen.
Is he your number 5?
So I got starter, second baseman, and middle infielder.
Oh, so then go Seager's at third?
Yeah, Kyle Seager would be my second, third baseman, which would be my corner.
There's no good power hitting first baseman left for your corner?
Baseman. First baseman. There's Carlos Santana, but he's not going to get the reps.
I love
there.
his music.
Yeah. But then you got Lucas Duda, Adam Lind.
Oh, Adam
might
Lind.
have a good year.
Solarte. They're all like in the same tier.
Who's your number 5?
And if I look at the...
I think Seager's got the better upside.
And if I look at everybody's got a first baseman. Or I got a first base. I got a Hosmer.
Well, yeah. I was talking about for cornermen.
Yeah, for corner guy, I could do... Let's see.
Hi, Jason. How you doing over there?
I'm doing good, Nick. How you doing?
I got plenty of spaces for outfilders, but you can find 50 outfielders.
So the Divergent series I should not start.
Yeah, if you're saying Hunter Pence right now is your best outfielder
stay away
available.
From Divergent.
Okay. Blake, what's your number 5 for annoying?
All right, so number 5, I got... I went with several ties here, but it's all the same person and character that's annoying. I've actually had to seen the movie. It's Tyler Perry in any of his fucking movies.
Oh, how did I not think of Medea?
Well, I'm changing that one now.
Oh, I'm not changing it.
No,
but,
I guess.
Hey,
But,
see if I can only get those reactions when I draft in baseball.
Why are you drafting Tyler Perry in baseball?
Because that's what everybody wanted, or they didn't think of the guy, right?
Oh, I forgot Medea.
Any of those.
Did you like the
most
trailer I put
annoying
up on the
characters.
Facebook page?
Which one?
She's doing
the
Halloween.
new Medea trailer? That looked terrible.
Yes.
Terrible.
Yes. She kills zombies.
You kidding me?
No.
I'm gonna pull a cap on your ass.
Pretty much.
Hallelujah. Or whatever she says. Number 5 for me is Shia LaDouche in Transformers and Indiana Jones. I'm going with everything Shia LaDouche does.
Everything?
Yeah, pretty
He
much.
was half of my number 2.
Take him down.
Mutt fucking Williams.
He was okay in
LaDouche.
Eagle Eye.
I never saw that one.
Yeah.
He was good in the Battle of Shaker Heights.
I don't remember that one.
No. It's because it's before
Actually,
everybody knew who he was.
that was a pretty good small independent film, wasn't it? Battle of Shaker Heights.
I think
I've seen it.
That was
good.
the movie that they made after the first season of Project Greenlight.
What's your number 5, Jeff?
My number 5, Little Nicky.
Oh,
Adam
that's a good
Sandler.
one. Yeah.
Before that, I watched like all the Adam Sandler movies. Little Nicky is pretty much where he jumped the shark, and I said, okay, Adam Sandler sucks, and Little Nicky is one of the most annoying characters ever. And the only reason he's not higher is because there's no danger of me ever rewatching the movie, so I won't have to run across him again.
Okay. Or unless they make Little Nicky 2, or he guessed.
No, but I won't watch it.
Maybe he'll be in Ridiculous 8 or 2.
Well,
part
he
2.
was pretty much. Oh, no. God, I watched the Ridiculous 6.
What's your number 4?
My number 4 is Arnold Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze.
Oh, I liked him.
You would.
I did like him.
No, terrible. He was annoying.
Nice to see you.
Pretty much, that's just reminiscent of all Arnold Schwarzenegger movies with bad puns.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
I'm not a fan of pretty much any Arnold movie except maybe Commando.
You know how I said I will kill you last.
That's right, Merrick. You did say that. You said that.
I lied. I always have to do my hand dropping him too. I always have to drop him. My number 4.
Well, you have to do that so I know when to yell.
I regret nothing. I jump in a balloon. Number 4. Dr. Doom from all the Fantastic Four films.
Especially the most recent.
Oh, God. Fuck yourself, Fox, Sony. Oh, fuck made it Fox, right? Yeah,
Fox.
fuck them. Fuck them. Dr. Doom, Jesus, man. Can we just figure out how to make him? I can show you. It's not difficult. It's not difficult to make him a badass. I'm just saying. We don't need him. Like when he's walking through the military base in the last film, when he's throwing people, great. Looks awesome. And then he, decided not to, go after Sue Storm because he loved her. Fuck you. Fuck you, Fox. That's why. Fuck you. Blake, what's your number 4?
I picked Kyle Seager.
Okay, good call.
All right, good pick. Good.
All right, so I'm good with my
draft.
Middle infielders and corners.
Okay, good.
Where am I? Number 4. Basically, we talked about this several weeks ago, and I didn't understand how in the hell this movie ever got made.
Mm-hmm.
And I got sucked into it because I kept watching it because it was just so bad.
Mm-hmm.
It was Freddy Got Fingered and Tom Green. Tom Green and Freddy Got Fingered. How in the hell did any asshole agree to produce that movie?
You could just make Tom Green. That could be a good answer.
I mean, just Tom Green. Annoying. That movie is so horrible and bad. His character is horrible.
I did not see that movie. Otherwise, he probably could make my list.
God, don't do it unless you really want to.
One of the worst films of all time, they said.
Unless unless you're like feeling bad about yourself and you want to inflict pain on yourself, then watch it.
Nick, who's your number 4?
I have Donnie, Jonah Hill's character from Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, I could see that. I
understand where they were going with the character, the prototypical annoying New York
sidekick.
Yeah, but he was just fucking.
We talked about this last week. Do you
there.
know who was up, or 2 weeks ago? You know who was up for that role? George Clooney. Really? And they picked Jonah Hill.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's 2 sides of a coin right there.
Yeah. Well, when I think hot, sexy man, I think Jonah Hill.
Well,
Wait, hold on a second.
Thought he'd do a better masturbating scene.
Are you talking about Jonah Hill after he lost weight, or Jonah Hill before he lost weight?
Or now, when he's kind of in between.
When he gained it back.
Tweener?
Yeah, the tweener.
They got to that point where you've got that character walking in, masturbating.
Yeah.
George Clooney was like, never gonna happen. You need to not gonna happen. All right, sorry. Well, we need whoever's gonna do that.
Could you have 3 guys or 3 guys, 3 girls helping me doing this? No. Okay, then I'm not doing it. Who's your number 3, Nick?
Anakin.
Oh, my number 1.
Like everyone knew that was going to be your number 1.
Oh my God!
That's why I put it at 3.
Remember when I said Jar Jar was half of my number 1?
Number 1 was Anakin.
The other half was Anakin Skywalker.
Are you an angel?
So it doesn't matter which one. It could be 1, 2, or 3. Any of them.
Oh yeah.
He was kind of annoying in Return of the Jedi, just standing there at the end too. I could do that.
If I wanted to, I knew that I could have taken that out early on you.
Yeah, fucking Anakin. Are you an angel? No, fuck you. Boom. Hope everything bad goes to you.
I have a feeling though you're going to ruin my number 1.
Maybe. Let's see. Blake, what's your number 3?
All right, I went with my number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about M. Night Shyamalan's crappy movie. Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, then you're going to do Lady
his character in The Happening.
What?
I didn't mind his character. I hated the character of the trees.
The trees. You hated the trees?
I hated the trees.
I'm making a tie. I'm making a tie between Mark Wahlberg and the trees in the movie The Happening. How's that? Because they both have the same acting capabilities.
I feel like John Leguizamo actually tried to drive into a tree. That's how his character died in the film. I feel like he kind of did that in real life.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, how much longer am I in this film? Another 40 minutes. Done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All right, hey, let's have Mark Wahlberg hanging out with a teddy bear smoking dope. Oh, yeah, that'll work out great.
Ted was good for the first half of it.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
I gotta have Mila Kunis.
Yeah, Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis, except for that Jupiter Rising. Jesus Christ.
Ascending. Don't get it screwed up because
Jupiter
they might
Rising,
make a sequel.
Jupiter Ascending. That movie was horrible, by the way.
Did you see it?
Yes. I watched it on the airplane because there was nothing else to watch.
And you can't escape that.
Did you
No!
Were you hoping?
Because I can't sleep either. I had to watch it.
Were you hoping the plane would descend? It's a joke. Play on words. Or words with friends. Anyways, my number 3 is a tie. I hobied it.
Oh, you hobied it.
Temple of Doom, Willie Scott.
Willie Scott was my number 2.
Yeah!
Remember I said Sheila Booth was 50% of my number 2?
Yeah.
The other 50% was Kate Capshaw.
Kate Capshaw?
Willie Scott.
How'd you get that job, Kate? I'm with Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, I was fucking Spielberg.
And my other number 2 was...
I almost put Short Round in there, too.
No time for love, Dr. Jones.
That line alone saves him.
Yeah, it is.
No time for love, Dr. Jones.
Number 2, the other type, for number 3, is Shazam, Beyonce from Austin Powers Goldmember. That movie was annoying to begin with, but she was annoying. She was too one note. I wanted her to be a good character. I hated her in it.
Shazam!
Shazam! Bam! Oh my
Foxy
god.
Cleopatra?
Yeah, it was awful.
I didn't hate her as much as you did.
Oh, God.
I thought the scene where she was talking and they had Nathan Lane mouthing the words so it looked like he was talking.
I don't remember that part. I really don't.
That scene I thought was funny. I laugh every time I see it.
Oh. What's your number 3, Jeff?
My number 3 is Leo Getz, the Joe Pesci character from 3 of the Lethal Weapon movies.
Fuck you in the drive-thru. They fuck you. That's a good one. He is annoying.
Oh God!
Screw you in the drive-thru.
That's the edited version.
It's like, oh my God, he was terrible in the second one, but I'm like, okay, well, there's no need to ever bring that character back, and they find a reason to bring him back in not only the third but the fourth one. So it's like I can only watch one Lethal Weapon movie anymore.
Which one was Chris Rock in? The fourth?
Fourth.
Oh, yeah, that was awful.
Yeah.
First one was good.
First one was good.
Just like
the
everything.
second one could have been good, but was ruined by Leo Getz.
Hollywood just makes that whole really loose and
they're making a TV show of it now.
And
oh God!
And then they took everything that was bad from the second one and shit it all over the third and fourth ones.
Yeah, TV show coming from Fox to Fox.
Really? I'm too old for that shit.
Yeah, Leo Getz is my number 3. My number 2, Willie Scott from Temple of Doom.
My number 2 is Ruby from Fifth Element.
Ruby Road, my number 1.
That was
everybody's number 1, Alex, except Nick's. That's what happens when Nick only has watched 6 films.
That's right. Yeah. I knew you were going to have Ruby Road on your...
One of my favorite movies, Fifth Element, and she almost makes me kill it.
She?
Chris Tucker? Chris Tucker.
I almost had a top 5 of Chris Tucker characters. Because when I got what this is going to be, this was the theme, I'm like, well, I know number 1 right off the bat.
Yeah. I had to go Ruby. He almost killed that whole movie for me. I love that movie.
He pretty much did kill the movie. It's
Even
tough to rewatch.
The Blue Alien singing the opera,
that was stupid.
I like that part with her
Fifth
singing.
Element was a horrible movie.
What is
Just
wrong
go ahead
with you?
Face it.
Go build some beds.
God. Just because.
So now he pays attention to you.
Oh, now he pays something.
Exactly.
Over here, Blake. Go back to the green room.
Give me the Blue Alien with 6 breasts.
That was Total Recall. Wrong movie.
That's all I can remember.
1, 2, 3. Anyway, so Ruby is my number 2. Blake, what's your number 2? Oh yeah, I took it out.
You guys took all my shit out already.
Yeah, Nick, what's your number 2?
Oh, my number 2 is the kids from Jurassic Park. Tim and Lex Murphy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. Not bad enough to make my top 5.
I do think Lex is annoying because she's typing on the computer. I like that.
She's a great computer hacker.
Yeah. How do you know how to do this? I'm a hacker. It's what I do.
I'm a movie computer hacker because we don't actually.
I'm wearing my Jurassic Park shirt tonight too.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, not funny. Sorry, the part in Jurassic Park with the guy wearing it. Never mind, moving on. Okay, who's your number 1, Nick?
Jason, you're gonna love this one.
Okay.
Harry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe in all 8 movies.
Wow, you hate Harry Potter.
I hated him in the first 2.
Which one was
He's
Daniel Radcliffe?
annoying in all of them.
Which one was Radcliffe?
Harry Potter.
Oh.
He's almost as whiny as Anakin.
Oh, God.
You saw 8 films and didn't realize who he was.
Oh, you mean Igor?
Igor.
The guy keeps showing up, and you think he has a important part in this film?
I thought it was like one of the professors or something.
This asshole's in every fucking movie.
I thought it was
It's like they named the movies after.
I thought it was the old guy playing Dumbledore. I don't know.
You can just see Blake by the 5th movie. Look at his wife going, "Who's this Harry Potter guy?" Is he in all of them?
He's a hack.
What, he's a computer hacker? What?
God, Blake. Yes, he's Dumbledore. That's who it is.
He was in every movie.
Yes. He only had the name and the title in all of them. God.
What, Brian Radcliffe and the magic stick or something?
You really loved him in The Lady in Black, though, so that's okay. That film was good.
Daniel Radcliffe and the Map of Invisible People.
Oh, God.
I like Invisible People maps.
My number one's Anakin. Oh, my God.
My number one was Ruby Road.
Whew, there you go. There's your top 5.
What about honorable mentions?
Oh, Jesus.
I got a lot of Adam Sandlers.
You could just put Adam Sandler.
Exactly.
I put Will Ferrell.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because he pretty much, in 90% of his movies, is playing the same character, just with a different name. And it's annoying in every single one of them.
Yeah.
You could have gone with a lot of child actors and actresses also, and all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Jake Lloyd, Anakin.
Yeah.
I put, I had Fabian, the French chick from Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. Yeah.
As well as his girlfriend.
yeah.
The one who wants
A pot belly.
Fucking annoying.
Yeah.
I want to pot belly.
Yeah, I mean, normally I like French chicks, but not her.
I was going to do Tom Skerritt from Steel Magnolias.
I'm scared. Why would you?
He's annoying. Him and Sally Field are never together. I don't think it was a loving marriage, to be honest with you.
How about that guy that
I
was
think
in...
there were some issues there. They were sleeping in separate beds.
How about that guy that was in all the Dirty Harry movies?
Clint Eastwood?
Yeah, that guy.
Well, Charlie Sheen. He was in a few.
How about Dakota Fanning?
Oh, sorry.
She's pretty to look at.
No. What? Okay, Woody Allen, calm down over
Specifically War
there.
of the
Okay.
Worlds.
Hey, if I were Woody Allen.
I would say Brittany Murphy, but, life got her. So, yeah.
Or if I was Michael Caine in Brazil.
Somebody just want to watch the world burn.
Blame it on the Zika virus.
That calmed down recently.
Yeah.
No one's talking about that lately. Yeah. Okay, so we had some listener responses. Chris Richardson. Those good old chaps at 365 plus 1 plus 7 plus 9.
Lazy 365 podcast guys.
Yes.
Do it 366 days.
Have you guys missed Blake? Because he's back. Sorry, Chris and Kevin. Short round. No time for love, Dr. Jones. The Riddler with Jim Carrey playing him. That's a good one.
It's a good one. Not as annoying, though, as Mr. Freeze.
That's right. His list is the Mutt's Nuts.
Episode 2 of Anakin Skywalker. Like, not episode 1.
Episode 2 of Anakin Skywalker. You know what? I tell you that's a genius title for that movie. I like it.
Well, episode 2, Anakin Skywalker complains about sand.
Yeah.
It's hard. And it's coarse.
And it gets everywhere. Up your butt crack.
I was just going to say that. In every crack. Every crack.
Stop telling me what to do, Ben.
Sound like you're my mentor. Oh, wait, you are. And
What do you mean I can't have a girlfriend?
And Shiloh LaDouche in everything. Good call.
Good, all right, yeah. Good job, Mr. Richardson.
We got Randall Holt, RJ Holt 666. Top 5, actually top 3. Oh, you unhobied it. You got Willie from Temple of Doom.
Yeah,
I think we can agree with that.
Fat Bastard from Austin Powers. Very good.
Actually, I didn't like that the gold guy. What was his name?
Goldmember.
Goldmember. Yeah. I thought
Fat
Goldmember
Bastard
was
was
more
funny for a scene or two, but then they kept bringing him back.
Really? Mike Myers does that to a character?
Yeah,
I'm
Mike
shocked.
Myers. Well, he did The Love Guru, which probably should be on my list.
I didn't see that movie on purpose. So if I saw it, I'm sure it would have made the list.
Good news is most people didn't.
Yeah.
Killed his career. Ruby Road from Fifth Element. And he said, of course, Jar Jar / Anakin. So actually, you do have 5. Stop lying.
Jar Jar Anakin.
Dr. Bednar. Doctor to the crowd. Most annoying 5 has to be Kate Capshaw in Temple of Doom.
There we go.
Everyone's agreeing with that one.
Zoolander. Derek Zoolander. I liked him.
Zoolander grew
Maybe
on
Derek
me.
Zoolander and Zoolander 2.
Oh. Nobody saw that, so it's fun.
Yeah.
Number 3, this is actually pretty funny. Little Anakin.
Little Anakin.
Lil.
2.
Is that it?
Jar Jar Binks.
Okay.
And number 1, anything with Shia LaDouche. Seriously, no one likes him.
No wonder he's so messed up and posting crazy videos. I mean, everybody hates the guy.
Well, of course.
He's probably going nuts from it.
Well, he should. I'm just saying. So there is your top 5.
LaDouche did get molested for art, didn't he?
Molested?
Yes. He was. Do you guys don't remember that big story scene?
No.
Big news story. He was part of a live art exhibition, and the lady that did it came in and she ended up like molesting him in front of everybody, and everybody thought it was staged. He was like, "No, it was real. I was molested for art. It was for art." I'm like, dude, you're weird.
This was just like when he was doing that art shit like the last couple of years, or this is like
like when he was in a big glass. He was like in a big glass room display in some museum or someplace, and you could pay $50 to go in and look at the guy.
Yeah, you know what he could have done? He could have said no.
And, well, she molested him. So, yeah, go
oh, dear
up.
God.
You know, I'm dead serious.
See, Isla douche, you're just a douche.
You're a douche, exactly. No wonder the guy's messed up.
Okay, so I think that's it on this Taco Tuesday. So, Nick, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, anytime. Go back, put your ball gag in. Bad idea number 19.
Ooh.
Political parties.
Oh.
Damn straight.
Number 19.
Number
Easy.
19.
Off the bat.
There you go.
Might even be higher,
the two-party political system.
If you have not voted today, I'm sure there's still time.
Your polls are still open.
Somewhere.
It's 5 till 11 as we record this.
Yes, so go vote often.
That's right. If you're on that busload of Democrats going to the next polling station, you got plenty of time.
They'll have fresh IDs at the door.
Please send your complaints
That's
to
the Trump racists let you in the door.
Please send complaints. Are we cutting this too? Because I'm done. Once I say Roger says goodbye, we are done. I'm not editing.
That's right.
Okay. Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history of not so bad. There's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. The history of bad ideas. Podcast.
And I would just like to take this time to thank Big Dev, our guest from last week, for being the world's best producer and saving our ass and giving us a chance to get last week's episode out to you guys. So here's to you, Big Dev, and that floppy is looking like it's coming your way.